Saryanu, Pyar Pari Sat Sri Akal. Mera naam Tony Brar. I'm the reporter and host for Oilers TV. And this Thursday, March 21st, the Edmonton Oilers host the Buffalo Sabres for the first ever South Asian celebration game right here at Rogers Place. And with the help of Pardeep and Harjeet, we're going to get Hunter primed and ready to go for Thursday night. All right, as Hunter continues to get ready to go come Thursday night, you'll notice on Thursday a lot of variations of religious headwear. Of course, you have the hijab, kufi caps, just to name a few, and what I'm wearing, a turban, or as in Sikhi, what we call a bug. Hunter will be doing the same. Hunter, you're looking so good. Man, that bug looks good on you. And Hunter, while we might see various types of religious headwear come Thursday night, it may look a little different, but we're all in the same boat. Let's go, Oilers!
Jackson Lacombe around the horn for Seneca. He's hurried up by Bouchard. Seneca slot pass. Chari says no on Cutter Gauthier. Left and back of the goal, Matthias Ekholm for Bouchard. Not out. Held in by Lacombe. Snapped around beautifully. Kreider. Granlund right in. And he scores! Mikhail Granlund on the short side of Tristan Jarry. 16:36 left to go in period one. Anaheim breaks the ice.
This power play, just snapping the puck around. You can see great job there to protect the puck. And that was the first chance on Jarry. They know where their outs are. They know the importance of getting pucks back. That's Kreider and Granlund down low. But as this works up across, again, you're going to see some heads-up plays, and what a shot.
What a bullet from Granlund, and great execution, Jody, right here. That puck's at least got to be high, right? If you're a defenseman trying to keep that thing in, if it's wobbling, if it's high, it's going to be tougher. If not, it's clean execution.
Good defensive play by Evan Bouchard to negate that. Janmark out to center. Gain the zone, Frederick through the middle, Lazar. Frederick stopped by Husso. Draisaitl now. Here comes McDavid. Right in. Sent across with Husso down and out. Bouchard. Now McDavid again. Draisaitl in tight. McDavid shouldered down by Husso. Bouchard and Draisaitl work a play here. Awaiting is Nugent Hopkins out in front. Tapped in! In his office. It's a power play goal, and the Oilers have tied it.
Double minor, the top unit gets back. But look at Hyman. He's going to be right on that back post. Everybody knows it. He's just hanging out there, and offensive zone time gives him that luxury to be able to hang there. He gets inside position on Trouba. Trouba knows what's coming here. He's on the backside of Hyman. He's just waiting to take his stick. He goes for the stick, and Hyman's second whack at that puck beats Husso.
There's just too many threats, Jody. Too many guys to look at. If you're a penalty killer, you've got 97 always in mind. And Draisaitl.
Heads up that Trouba was coming as well. You know, Tom Wilson tells guys now that as he goes to hit them, he'll say heads up before you.
Right. Yes, never did that for me.
Killorn on the doorstep, he scores! Alex Killorn out of nowhere. Picks up the loose puck. 55 seconds into period two. Anaheim back on top.
The key to this winning stretch that they're on, and it's just get it to a good area and create pressure. You can see the race is won. That's Paling. But what a play by him. I mean, that's a tough angle pass. You got to put it around the corner of the net. This is a heads-up play as he just spins off the check. And then leave it to Killorn.
The finish is beautiful. The issue, 3 jerseys, 1, 2, 3, Oilers behind. You can have guys there. You can have bodies there.
Lacombe with a shot at headhunter high. Goes by Moore and out. There's McDavid. He's onside. He's in. He's thrown it again. And a penalty will be called. We'll see. Is it a penalty or a penalty shot? It's a penalty shot.
And then, as he got back in the play, truly just denies him completely from his...
Mano-a-mano on Ville Husso. McDavid will swoop in. Shut down by Husso.
Faced the best power play in the NHL, but take a look at this, Joe.
Yeah, he goes way wide, and Husso there didn't really make a move until Connor McDavid hit the blue line, and then he locked it in right there at the top of his crease. I don't know if Husso was guessing one way, but he found that puck.
Wallman angles along the boards, right along the dasher. Notice has a tough time. It's slung out in front. Reset by the Oilers' Draisaitl. Emberson, Stastny, a tip. Henry Kapanen was staked out. It might have glanced off Zellweger out in front. It'll be Spencer Stastny's first goal as an Oiler. They've tied it.
Well, the Oilers get set up in the offensive zone here. You can see that net front presence, but that's just a play towards the net. Draisaitl's off to the left. You can see him over there. I'm not sure what Ville Husso is upset about here.
Yeah, but Bolson, he's way outside. And you can tell Stastny, he didn't like the look of the shot that he was going to have.
Nugent Hopkins gave it away to Alex Killorn. Two-time Cup winner at Tampa Bay coughed it up. Nugent Hopkins walled off it by Hailing. Here comes McDavid. Ekholm. Mattias Ekholm was at the tower out in front. 7-by-7. Ekholm gets the goal. The Oilers have a one-goal lead.
As an Edmonton Oiler, he's going to get the puck. Now, Paley's going to come off the bench. Look at him. Direct. But Nugent Hopkins is so intelligent. Little chip play to the right man, Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid slides that across, and Ekholm, the defenseman. He's going to make that play, but he's going to go to the net. And that pushes everything back, and he's just got to deflect that in.
The thinnest of margins on every play. You pointed out the Nugent Hopkins play, the little touch by Ekholm, and once again, there's no time.
Ekholm in control of it. Hailing will step in, stumble. Jailbreak here for Nurse. Nurse right in for a shot. He scores! A short side stinger by Darnell Nurse. 12:26 left to go in the second period.
Getting blown wide open. It's any mistake you're going to make. And right here, unfortunately, Paling gets a little ahead of himself. And Nurse has got all time and space. He checks his options, and he takes his number one. And that's the short side here.
Great job with the eyes, Jody, to sort of keep Husso at bay, but that's twofold. There was a mistake by Paling, but it was the fact Lacombe gave it to him, and he was heading up the ice.
Start a breakout. Minchikov will pin it back in his own zone. Good forechecking pressure here by the Oilers as it comes out through center. Seneca looks around. The pass outside the line. Here come the Oilers again. It's Ekholm. Right in. He scores! When it rains, it pours!
Any night you don't want to turn the puck over 6 feet inside the blue line, and there Seneca tries to force it. You can see why. At the line change, it's get it wide and time and space. And how about that Chatrooms? Forget the short side. Husso's there. That top corner, far side's wide open.
It should have been a 2-on-1 the other way, but Ekholm closed so quickly at 6'5", and the read that he...
39 seconds left in the power play. Lacombe, one-timer. Seneca rejected by Tristan Jarry. Seneca again. Granlund holding. Shooting one. He scores! Mikhail Granlund with his second goal tonight. It's a power play goal.
Just to clear the puck. And keep an eye on Seneca on the top part of the screen here. He's going to get this puck off this play, and one motion just powers it over to Granlund. He does the rest. So look at the screen in front.
It's just that hold from Granlund, right? And this play, maybe no business getting there, but he does find it. He's going to celebrate there as Granlund just waited. That hitch right there, waiting for the screen to come across. Perfectly labeled shot.
Away from Nurse. Gauthier to the goal line. Mikhail Granlund. He has Kreider in front. Lacombe. Seneca won't get it. Great stick, Wallman. Seneca across. A set. A shot. They score! From the far side, Mikhail Granlund with a hat trick. And Anaheim is within one.
And a great keep in by Kreider earlier. And then see how Granlund's so down deep there. And this play by Seneca, it's a hard pass through the seam. It's a rocket, and Granlund has the skill to stop it pause, and Jari not happy there. Gets a little twisted up, and look at Granlund. He just waits it out and goes across that crease.
Does that go off the boot, too? Right there of Darnell Nurse. It goes up, but...
Good pickup. What a game. Killorn now. Back out. A shoot in. Anaheim tries to seal the wall. Draisaitl banks it out. Here comes McDavid. Bullseye.
Little turnover. There goes Connor McDavid.
There was a nice bit of poise, too, from Bouchard with bodies up.
The Edmonton Oilers coming off their 6-5 overtime win. Here's all. Look at that. The 7-game winning streak for Anaheim. Overtime win. Here's Bullseye.
Little turnover. There goes Connor McDavid.
There was a nice bit of poise, too, from Bouchard with bodies up.
The Edmonton Oilers coming off their 6-5 overtime win here Saturday night. Downtown. TSNCO as the Hats cascade down his first career Hattie. The icing on the cake here at Rogers Place.
Guy who does all the dirty work in the defensive zone. The crowd is shouting, shoot. Look at that.
The 7-game winning streak for Anaheim will end. The Edmonton Oilers get it done tonight. They defeat the Ducks 7-4. Kane. Cop shot over the net. Comes all the way outside the zone, all the way back down the other end of the ice for Hamonic and Wilson on. Long pass up again. Here's Kopp. Joined by Kane. Kane has it to Brinkett. Shot! Score! There it is! History in Detroit. 1375 for Patrick Kane. What a moment for Patrick Kane. He's obviously overwhelmed. What a journey, as Eric Johnson said, overlooked as a teenager to become, in many eyes, the greatest of all time, born in the USA as Leonard Skinner. And it's 88 to the Brinkett to 8. Of all people, Ben Sherrod helps him get the record, Eric.
Well, the kid from Buffalo does it. Who would have thought? Overlooked as a teenager, first overall in 07.
Build Canadian industry. industry and invest in communities nationwide. Employee-owned and operated, and with over 2,500 skilled tradespeople, Chemco delivers complete solutions as one partner with many strengths. From engineering to construction, commissioning to maintenance, safely and on schedule coast to coast. Chemco cares, and a commitment to quality, safety, and community drives lasting impact nationally and locally. Learn more at chemco.com. Chemco, building industry, building Canada.
Place, the Edmonton Oilers taking on the San Jose Sharks. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Aidan Gannam. We are the Oilers Radio Network. Oilers have won 2 in a row. This is the 10th time this year they've won 2 in a row. What they haven't done yet this season is win 3 in a row. So they're going to try and do that against the San Jose team who is coming off a 5-2 win over Vancouver a couple of nights ago, and a team that's playing quite well right now. 10-4 in their last 14. They are in a playoff spot as it sits. They're 5 points back of the Edmonton Oilers, but they do have 3 games in hand. So an important matchup head-to-head here, as this is the first of 4 regular season games. If you can believe it, we've gone this far into the regular season. We're near the end of January, and these division rivals haven't met yet. Edmonton will be going into San Jose right after the break. That's February 28th for that game, and then at home on March 17th against the Sharks, and back in San Jose on April 8th to close out the regular season series. So 27 wins for the Sharks, just like the Edmonton Oilers, 27 wins. And the Edmonton Oilers fans able to see Macklin Celebrini for the first time this season. It's South Asian celebration here at Rogers Place, so they have some ceremonies down at ice level as the Oilers and the San Jose Sharks are getting set to do battle here at Rogers Place. Looking forward to it. Should be an exciting game here tonight as we head downstairs for the national anthem and Robert Clark.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now, as part of tonight's South Asian celebration, please join us in welcoming Dr. Anshul Gupta in the performance of the Canadian National Anthem. She's with the Bella Canto Women's Ensemble.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see the rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
is Oil Country.
McDavid, now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, we are all set to go. The Edmonton Oilers host the San Jose Sharks. The starting lineup, it's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Building a home or a championship team, it happens one shift, one brick at a time. Coventry Homes, never done building, proudly celebrating 50 years. For the Edmonton Oilers, it'll be Connor McDavid with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Zach Hyman up front. On defense, Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard. In goal, it's Connor Ingram. For the Sharks, Macklin Celebrini with Colin Graff and Will Smith up front. On defense, Mario Ferraro and Timothy Liljegren. In goal, Yaroslav Askarov. The referees, Tom Shimolevsky and Corey Savret, Caleb Apperson and Ryan Gibbons. They're on the lines. We're ready to go. The puck is dropped, and we're underway at Rogers Place as Ekholm has it at the Edmonton blue line. Across to Bouchard, up the right wing. That's blocked at center, and Graff will bring the puck in. Put it off the left wing boards. It goes in behind the net. Ekholm had a hat trick last game. Up the left side. Got it up the left wing. It doesn't get out to the line. Nugent-Hopkins couldn't clear it. Celebrini with it on the right wing. Pass to the middle. Now it gets to Smith. Across to Graff. Scores! Smith to Graff. 26 seconds in. It's 1-0 Sharks.
Got to manage pucks. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins turned it over just inside the Oilers' blue line. And an easy open net look for Graff. That can't happen. We talked about before the game, McDavid, you're going up against Celebrini, and Connor's the established superstar in the league. Got to at least break even on the night. Well, Celebrini helped make that happen. But Nugent-Hopkins could knock a pass down, and Smith gave a wide open look backside to Colin Graff. 1-0 for San Jose early. Come on.
Graff gets his 15th of the year. And the Oilers down 1-0. A lot of fans still haven't even got to their seats here at Rogers Place. Wallman on the right wing to Draisaitl over the Sharks line on the right. Off the end boards, goes in behind the net. Toffoli will poke it out to center. Regenda up the right wing, lost it at the Edmonton blue line. Nurse to Wallman. Wallman to Nurse. Up the right wing, just past Draisaitl. It goes into the Shark zone. Askarov to the left wing corner. Doesn't get out. Draisaitl to the middle. Now over to Podkolzin. Broken up by Regenda. Puck on the right wing. Podkolzin across to the left. To Wallman, left wing corner for Kapanen. To Wallman on the left wing point. 1-0 Sharks here early in the first. It's in behind the San Jose net. Regenda on the right wing took a hard hit. Got it to the right side to Toffoli. Up in the air and out. Gloved down by Wallman. Will take it in behind the Edmonton net. Step out in front and on the left wing for Ty Emberson. Checked at center ice. Puck through the middle. Here's a breakaway. It's brought in. The shot scores. Got it. Got the breakaway. Goes to the backhand and makes it 2-0 Sharks.
Call a timeout. I'm serious. Call a timeout and have a conversation here with your team. 2 stone cold giveaways. And now you're chasing big time.
Only a minute 35 into this.
Not acceptable.
Two nothing Sharks.
Sorry, I'd call a timeout here.
They're going to play on. Brought in by Szymanski across the shot, and that a high riser by Savoy hit Askarov, and it goes to the blue line and just out.
A defensive giveaway and a giveaway by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins here.
Up the right wing, puck on the right wing side. Getting it out was Misa, and it gets to center ice. Up the left to Eklund, off of him and into the Edmonton zone. Emberson will get it out. Reeves through the middle to Goudreau, comes into the Oiler end to the right wing point, and the shot from the point by Desharnais off a stick goes wide. Dickinson will keep it in on the left wing. To a stop chuck in behind the net to St. Albert product. On the right wing to Reeves, back to a stop chuck. Trying to slide off the check of Frederick. Puck comes free to Reeves. to Goodrow, right wing corner. 2-0 Sharks here early in the first period. Back to the line. Dickinson shot. That goes off of Lazar, but he lost the steal in his skate. And he, with one leg, gets to the Edmonton bench. The puck goes to the right wing boards inside the Edmonton zone, and it's McDavid through the middle. David now up the right wing. First in NHL scoring coming into tonight's action. Gets across the line. It goes off his stick to the line. And Hyman, I thought that came out.
It did.
And the puck goes into the right wing corner. To the right wing point. Bouchard, a shot wide of the goal. Smith on the right. He doesn't get it out. Darnay will. He'll find Celebrini into the Oiler end on the left wing. Stops up through the middle, but off of McDavid. And the puck in the right wing corner. They battle along the boards. Goes to Will Smith. Could not get it to Graf behind the goal. Bouchard on the right wing to Hyman. Hyman up the right wing to McDavid into the Shark zone to the top of the circle. Unable to get it back to the point. Puck goes to the right wing corner. Smith gets it free into the middle. Graf to center to Celebrini. At center ice, spins back to Ferraro inside his own end. 2-0 Sharks. We're almost 4 minutes into the opening period. On the right side, puck just directed into the Edmonton zone by Wenberg, and the puck near top of the circle. Kapanen to the middle now to Wallman. Wallman on the right to Draisaitl to the middle of the ice. It's picked off as Regenda is able to poke it out to center. Draisaitl looping back to his own blue line. To the middle of the ice, just off of Kapanen. Out the right wing to Foley into the Oilers zone for San Jose. Off the end, Glass goes in behind the net. Wenberg got it to the corner. Nurse there for Edmonton. Now to Draisaitl to center ice. Over the Shark line, down the left wing. Cross ice pass. Here's the shot by Podkolzin and ripped it wide. And it comes out to center. Emberson will dump it in. Askarov stops it in behind the net. And out through the middle. It's Klingberg on the left wing. His pass off of Eklund. And now up the right wing. Roslovic comes into the Shark zone. Top of the circle along the boards. Misa got the loose puck. Got it out for San Jose. It's right at the Edmonton blue line. Just chopped in. Getting it out was Stastny. Shot right back in by Gaudette. 2-0 Sharks here in the first. Up the right wing. Szymanski. We get to center ice, put it off of Savoy's skate. Askarov out of his net. Play it up on the boards, around near the right wing point. Ekholm kept it in, puck to the right corner. Desharnais, the former Oiler, behind the net to Dickinson. 5.5 gone here in the first period. 2-0 Sharks up the right wing. Just off of a stop chuck. Goes into the Edmonton zone to the right wing corner. Goodrow up against the right wing boards. Behind the net for a stop chuck. In front of the net, was looking for Reeves. That was just off of a stick and over to the right wing point where it's kept in by Reeves, and he'll scoop it over the glass. Goes out of play. 5 minutes, 49 seconds gone here in the first. 2-0 Sharks lead.
Well, unacceptable start for the Edmonton Oilers. Really poor puck management, and it came back to haunt them. Frankly, it's a bit of a reflection of how the game was played in the third period by Edmonton. You can't play that way. Like, Nugent Hopkins turns one over, and they've got good enough players that they can capitalize and make some plays. And now you're having to do a lot of work here. Down 2-0 already.
Face off to the right of Ingram. And a puck out through the middle and brought in by Kapanen. He'll shoot it to Askarov, and he is going to cover that up. Askarov playing Tuesday in Vancouver, 23 saves in the 5-2 win.
They told us that Nedeljkovic was going to get the start yesterday and then switched it to Askarov.
Face off to his left.
Leon gave a little bit of a cross-check off the draw there to Celebrini.
Off the draw.
This guy played great here once last year, remember?
Yes, he did. Oilers won it 3-2 in overtime, but Graf comes in on the right wing. Long shot, bad save by Ingram, but Askarov was amazing that night. Out to center, it's Draisaitl over the Shark line, gets it across. Podkolzin shot, saved by Askarov, and the puck comes up near the line, kept in by Nurse. Get it in behind the net, off of Kapanen, left wing corner to Podkolzin. To the top of the circle. to Nurse. Now to Kapanen. Kapanen to Nurse. A one-timer kicked out by Askarov. Puck on the right wing. Wallman through the middle, but goes off the stick of Smith and down into the Oilers zone. Nurse waiting in front of the Edmonton net. Now through the middle. Directed in off the stick of Frederick. Askarov will get it off the right wing boards and out. Give it to Toffoli. Long shot. Save made by Ingram. He's going to hold on. We're going to take a break. 6:55 gone here in the first period. 2-0. Sharks lead the Edmonton Oilers. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
During every Oilers game day, the Canadian Brewhouse is your hockey headquarters. Cheer on the blue and orange, surrounded by fans as passionate as you are, while sipping $1 off tankards of Molson Canadian and Coors Light. And that's not all. Every game day, you can enter to win Oilers home game tickets. So grab your crew, grab a seat, and make the Canadian Brewhouse your go-to spot this hockey season. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
Heard of Uline? You know, the have-it-all in-stock, ready-to-deliver shipping and industrial supply specialists. The company that does things for you that are unheard of, like keeping 41,000 items in stock in our own warehouses. With customer service reps on the line to get you what you need, when you need it, 24/7, 365, every time. Maybe you heard it here first. Want to hear more? Visit uline.ca. ULINE, your shipping and industrial supply specialists.
All games, all seasons. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
2-0 Sharks lead the Oilers 6:55 into the first. The Oilers Mega 50-50 presented by Rogers now live. Tonight's early bird prizes include $1,000 cash and a year of pasta from Catelli. Get your tickets now at edmontonoilers.com/5050 for more chances to win. Colin Graff and Adam Gaudette, the goal scorers for the Sharks. It's 2-0 San Jose, 6:55 into the first period. An incredibly tough start for the Edmonton Oilers. This is rimmed by Emerson up the right wing. This is going to go down the ice, but Yamark's the first one down there. Askarov has to play it, and up the right wing to Winberg. Now to Regenda. He'll get it to the Edmonton blue line. Stastny on the left wing. The left wing boards to Frederick. And at center, he's able to shoot it in. Alexander Winberg in his own zone. On the right, Klingberg got it out. Emerson through the middle. Now over the line. It goes to Lazar on the right wing.
Gotta shoot when you have a chance.
Puck comes free. Orlov turns in the corner, off the glass and out. Won't be hard enough for icing.
I mean, Lazar had an opportunity to pump one on the goal. He didn't.
Wallman into the Shark zone down the left side in front of the net, put it through the slot, and it goes right over to the boards, and Eklund into the Oiler end down the left wing. He'll drop it to Misa. Misa on the left, in behind the net, over to the right, to the blue line on the point, and unable to get a shot through. On the right side was Dickinson, and up to center ice, Szymanski for Edmonton. He'll dump it in. Askarov to the right corner, to Dickinson around the boards. It doesn't get out. Nurse with a shot, kicked out by the left pad of Askarov. And it's up at the blue line. Savoy will shoot it right back into the Shark zone. Askarov almost played it in the forbidden zone. Would have been given a penalty. Didn't touch it, though. At Desharnais on the left wing, up in the air and out for the Sharks. Turned up quickly by Matthias Ekholm, and it's Ekholm to the Shark line. On the right now to McDavid, cuts through the slot, takes it over to the left. McDavid top of the circle on the right to Nugent Hopkins. His pass in front, and that was blocked. Hyman goes in behind the net. Left wing to McDavid, to the blue line to Ekholm. 2-0 Sharks. 9 minutes gone here in the first. Askarov in behind the net. He's getting in trouble. Lost his stick. Puck to the left corner. McDavid to the blue line to Ekholm. Behind the net, looking for Hyman. Ferraro broke it up to Liljegren, and he'll go in behind the net. and snap that off the right wing boards down the ice. It'll be icing against the Sharks.
Got to shoot. Oilers have had, you're down 2-0 here in the first 10 minutes of the game. This guy's wandering a bit in the goal.
Yeah, he almost got caught behind it. Then lost his stick.
But Colson's had two pretty good looks here. Missed the net on one.
Liljegren had to go get a different stick.
That was a wily veteran move by Liljegren.
Yeah. He bought a little time.
It was Liljegren when he played for the Leafs, and now he's Liljegren.
All right. Draisaitl wins the draw. Ekholm on the line across to Bouchard. Right wing to Draisaitl out of the corner. Goes in behind the net to the left. A backhand that's high and wide. And it goes off the mesh. So we get a whistle. With 10:39 to go in the first, 2-0 Sharks lead. The faceoff's going to be the right of Askarov. Draisaitl will take the draw against Wenberg. Can win it to the left wing point. Bouchard put it off the end boards. Klingberg up the left wing. And Regenda will get it out on the right to Toffoli. Floats it through the middle to Wenberg. Goes to the right wing corner. Out to Toffoli. Cross ice to Orlov on the left. Just got it into the left wing corner. Puck in behind the Edmonton net now. And it's Ekholm on the right wing for Bouchard. Through the middle of the ice puck goes and one touches it to Draisaitl. Over the Shark line to Kapanen. A shot. Glove save made by Askarov. But it goes to the right wing corner. And along the boards, Orlov unable to get it out. Draisaitl's pass hits a skate, goes up into the air to the top of the circle. Draisaitl gets it back to the middle for Emberson. A shot! Askarov. Glove save. He holds on with 9:52 to go in the first. 2-0 Sharks lead the Oilers. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Alberta, it's time to be mighty. The Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation Mighty Millions Lottery is back. Get in to win the $2.5 million grand prize. An extraordinary luxury Riverview show home in Keswick plus $100,000 cash. That's not all you can win. The Oilers Power Play and $75,000 VIP prize. The Porsche Cayenne bonus prize. And the BMW in Barcelona early bird prize. Every ticket has the power to change lives. Be mighty. Support Stollery Kids. Get your tickets now at MightyMillionsLottery.com.
OilCountry, the ultimate Oilers watch party happens all season long. Attend Molson Canadian Oilers Game Day live throughout the season for your chance to win 2026-27 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Be there for the next Game Day live flight night for your chance to win a trip for two to watch the Oilers play in Los Angeles. Join us on February 4th at On the Rocks. For the full event schedule and to RSVP to the ultimate Oilers watch party, visit OilersGameDayLive.com.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oilers fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We are in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 2-0, Sharks lead, 9:52 to go in the first. Colin Graff and Adam Gaudette, the goal scorers. 26 seconds in, then a minute 35 in. Face-off will be in the Shark zone to the right of Yaroslav Askarov. It'll be Draisaitl against Wenberg.
With Frederick and Janmark. So Lazar getting a skate looked at, maybe.
Oh, yeah, he lost the
Thought he came back for a shift, but maybe there was an issue with it.
The puck goes out of the Shark zone. Past Wallman, it'll be an icing call against San Jose.
Well, just a brutal start from Edmonton.
Yeah.
I mean, hung your goaltender out to draw, back-to-back giveaways, combination. We're going to Ekholm and Nugent Hopkins with the malfunction at the junction. The Nugent-Hopkins chasing a bit and led to an easy 2-on-1 open net. Look out.
Quick shot, glove save by Askarov off of Frederick. Frederick gets his own rebound. To the left wing, point to Nurse, over to Wallman. Wallman will take a snapshot, and that one stopped. Askarov can cover it up. Oilers now starting to put pucks towards the Sharks' net. I know it's a horrific start. You get the next goal,
yeah,
it all changes.
Frederick's got 2 real good looks here in the last couple games, Camp.
He has. Face off to the left of Askarov. Celebrini taking the draw against Draisaitl. Goes in behind the net. Desharnais rimming it to the line where Nurse will keep it in. Puck to the left wing. On the left wing boards. Ferraro spinning into the left wing corner. Taken to the corner by Draisaitl. Caught up in that corner. They're trying to grind this thing loose. They poke away at it. Kapanen taken to the boards.
That was a cross-check that Desharnais just got away with.
And now Celebrini out to the middle to Smith over the Edmonton line on the right. To the right wing corner for Celebrini. Celebrini's pass to Smith, top of the circle. He gets checked, and Kapanen with control inside the Edmonton zone, trying to shake off Celebrini. To center ice, to Draisaitl. Comes into the Sharks' end. His cross ice pass broken up, got it out. Bouchard back into his own end. Now to Ekholm. Ekholm will get to center ice, drill it in off the glass. 8.5 to go in the first. 2-0 Sharks. Puck along the boards. McDavid on the right wing corner as it came free. Liljegren goes in behind the net, floats it through the middle, right to Misa. Misa into the Oiler, and the shot. Bad save, rebound, scores. And it's 3-0 Sharks. Ingram made the save. Eklund was going to the net. That shot by Misa may have gone off an Oiler. Either way, it's in the net, and it's 3-0 San Jose.
I think it was Bouchard. Yep.
That went off of Bouchard. So, yeah, Misa took the shot. Eklund was going to the front of the net, and the rebound goes right off of Evan Bouchard to make it 3-0. And Michael Misa will get his second. And the Edmonton Oilers in a 3-0 hole here in the first period. Puck shot in on the right by Szymanski. Klingberg up the right wing, off the boards and out. And the puck at center ice. Roslovic into the Shark zone to Szymanski to Roslovic. To Szymanski on the right wing. Szymanski playing just his second NHL game. On the right wing boards, made his NHL debut Monday against Anaheim. Puck at the Edmonton blue line. It's turned over, it goes to Roslovic, and Roslovic poked off his stick. Stastny there, gave it to Emberson.
Did they think it was going to be easy tonight?
Well, I don't know.
Well, it's not going to be.
Sure isn't going to be.
They got a hell of a lot of work to do here.
Wallman unable to gain the San Jose blue line on the right wing. Janmark can shoot it in. Desharnais along the boards. Up that left side, Janmark kept it in, got it to Frederick, the shot, and the save by Askarov. Penalty coming up. Now Lazar goes hard to the front of the net, knocked down a stop chuck, and now everybody gets in there. But there was a penalty coming up. 7:19 to go in the first.
Yep.
3-0 Sharks. We'll see if there's extras.
No, it looks like I think they even it up here. It's going to be, I think Lazar got himself one. The initial penalty was on San Jose for a slash.
Reeves is having words with Frederick and Nurse.
San Jose penalty, number 63, 2-minute minor for hooking. Edmonton, number 20, 2-minute minor for interference.
4-on-4 it is.
What are you doing? Oh, man.
All right. Lazar goes to the penalty box. Looks like he had a question for the referee.
That's penalty on Lazar.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this about Curtis. I know he's got a good left hand, but Ostapchuk can fight.
Yeah.
I mean, Ostapchuk dropped Matt Rempe Jr., so I know Tom Wilson threw Ostapchuk around pretty good. Negates what would have been an Oilers power play. Got to read the game. And the Oilers have done none of that. They've been second best in every facet. I mean, Ingram's given up 3 on 5 here. Some tough starts.
Yeah. So it's 4 on 4. Liljegren goes in behind the net. Liljegren and Dickinson with the assist on the Misa goal. It's Ferraro into the middle to Smith. Now to Ferraro. Up the right wing to Liljegren. Comes into the Oilers zone. Drops it to Celebrini. Into the middle of the ice to Smith. Has to go over to the left wing corner. Draisaitl takes him hard to the boards. And the puck comes free. Ekholm up the right wing to McDavid. Gathers speed. Comes into the Shark end. Over to Draisaitl. His shot goes wide. And the puck comes out to center ice. Center. Ekholm. To the right wing, just over the line, lost it. And Celebrini comes the other way for the Sharks. Peeled off his stick by Bouchard. Goes along the boards inside his own end. Now to McDavid. McDavid on the right wing. Drops it to Draisaitl across the one-timer, kicked out by Askarov on that shot by Bouchard. Bouchard on the left wing, now to McDavid. McDavid to the left wing corner, cross, finds Draisaitl, goes off his stick into the right wing corner to the Sharks zone. The top of the circle came free, and Graf will bring it out. Graf into the Oiler end. On the left wing is passed to the middle, blocked by Bouchard. Graf will keep it in to Wenberg on the left wing. In behind the Edmonton net, over to the right. Wenberg to the blue line, to the left wing point for Klingberg. Left wing corner for Orlov, goes in behind the Edmonton goal. Puck poked away from him to Draisaitl into the middle, over to Wallman. Wallman will loop back into his end. 5:35 to go in the first, 3-0, the Sharks lead. 4 on 4 over in 10 seconds. Now it's Nugent-Hopkins to center ice, into the Shark zone. Left side, tries to get a pass in front of the net. One off his stick, goes to the left wing corner. Nugent-Hopkins has it again, up to the top of the circle, to the blue line, to Nurse. Trying to poke to the middle, hit the skate of Eklund and came out. We're back to 5 on 5. Dickinson will bring it into the Edmonton zone. The shot, a riser off the shoulder of Ingram, comes up to the point now. Gaudette across to Ferraro. Ferraro will shoot it in. Nurse to Szymanski. It'll stay in the Edmonton zone, though. Emberson, left wing to Nurse. Through the middle, missed Hyman with it. It'll go all the way down. It's going to be icing against the Oilers with 4:46 to go in the first, and it's 3-0 San Jose. Graf, Gaudette, and Misa. Goal scorers so far. Face-off to the right of Ingram. Ostapchuk taking the draw for the Sharks up against Roslovic. And it goes to the left wing point. Orlov. Cross to Klingberg. A little snapshot. That doesn't get through. Lots of traffic. And out through the middle. Off of Hyman and out. Won't be hard enough for icing. Edmonton can make the change they're looking for. Dmitry Orlov out from behind his net. Up the right wing to John Klingberg. Cross ice pass to Ostapchuk on the left. Flip the puck in. Bouchard will get it to sit down. Get it across to Ekholm. Up the right wing for Kapanen at center. To Podkolzin. Comes into the Shark end on the right. Just over the blue line. Taken to the boards. And it is cleared by Wenberg. Or make that good row. Is able to get it out. Bouchard. Over to Ekholm. Ekholm to center ice for Podkolzin. Went to dump it in, and he put it over the glass, and it'll go out of play. 3:56 to go here in the first. We're going to take a break. It's 3-0 Sharks from Rogers Place. It's Fort Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
In OilCountry, winning on the ice goes hand in hand with winning off the ice. With the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50 presented by Rogers, winning can mean both a life changed and a life saved. Because every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. And with the largest jackpots in all of sports, you could become Alberta's next millionaire. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com, because when you play, all of OilCountry wins.
AGLC license number 744517.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know, Alberta's a special place. From the Rockies to the Plains, it's a land of hard work and big dreams. If you're going to tackle it all, you need a truck that can keep up. That's why I can't say enough about my Ford F-150. It's more than a truck. It's a partner. Rugged toughness, serious capability, and smart features that make your life easier, like available Pro Power onboard. The Ford F-150. Get yours today at your Alberta Ford dealer, and tell them PB sent you.
If you ever find yourself needing collision repair, CarStar is here to help make accidents unhappen. Any make, any model. That said, there are some accidents CarStar can't make unhappen, such as accidentally waking a hibernating bear, accidentally biting into a raw habanero pepper, accidentally throwing a frisbee at a beehive. CarStar, Canada's trusted collision repair expert, is here to make car accidents unhappen. For a location near you, visit carstar.ca.
All games, all seasons. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 3-0 Sharks lead the Oilers, 3:56 to go in the first period. Broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Faceoff's going to be at center.
Well, a poor start from Edmonton, and they could use an energy change here.
Something. Frederick, Lazar, and Janmark out with Stastny and Emberson. As Stastny through the middle to Janmark will shoot it in. Askarov in behind his net. Not sure what to do with it. Now rims it, but gave it away to Janmark. Behind the goal, just off the stick of Frederick. Puck goes to the left wing corner. Liljegren in behind his net, off the right wing glass, got it out. Stastny has it at center ice. Into the middle, Janmark over the line to Frederick. Right wing to Lazar, goes to the right corner. It's the puck on the left wing board. Smith will come down to get it for San Jose. To Regenda, and he is able to clear it out after he ran into Frederick. And the puck on the right wing brought in by Janmark, looking towards the net, turns into the left wing corner, up to the top of the circle. His pass goes off of Regenda, and it comes out. Janmark in his own zone to Matthias Ekholm. He's in behind the Oiler net.
Going to put McDavid out with Draisaitl and Hyman here.
Draisaitl on the right wing through the middle to McDavid, and that goes in on the offside.
What was Orlov doing?
I don't know what happened to Orlov, but he got tripped up somehow. Looked like there might have been a
stick, maybe.
Yeah, or a collision of some sort as they were all crossing to come over the line, but it was offside against Edmonton. Yeah, Hyman was coming across and he ran into him inadvertently. I don't think he saw him. McDavid wins the draw. Bouchard to Ekholm on the left. Drifts the puck into the Shark zone. Orlov behind his net. Klingberg on the right to Smith. His pass hits his stick, and Orlov could get that out on the backhand. Bouchard inside his own line to Matthias Ekholm. Cross ice, wanted to get it to Draisaitl. Broken up by Orlov. The puck at the Edmonton blue line again, and this time to Draisaitl, now on the right wing to McDavid, into the Shark zone, stops on the right wing to the blue line. Bouchard to walk in, the shot stopped by Askarov, and out through the middle of the ice is Celebrini, 3-on-2. At the Edmonton blue line to the right wing corner, down to Smith, behind the net to Graf, it missed him. Celebrini pokes it to the left wing point, Dickinson, a shot, save made by Ingram, and he is able to hold on with 2:04 to go in the first. 3-0 Sharks lead. Celebrini with an assist in this game. He's got points in 3 straight. He's 4th in NHL scoring coming into this one. He's up to 79 points on the season. Face off to the right of Ingram. Misa in behind the net for Gaudette. Gaudette comes over to the left. Off the left wing to the point. The shot by Dickinson. Save made by Ingram. I don't think he saw it to the last second.
Great save.
The puck in the left wing corner. Nurse gets it out through the middle. Up to Kapanen. Dumps the puck into the Shark zone. Askarov out to play it for Desharnais. Right wing corner. Couldn't get a pass around the boards. Podkolzin swing it to the right wing point. Wallman off the right wing boards. Dickinson stepping up on the play, putting the pressure on Kapanen. And Eklund got it to the line and out. Nugent-Hopkins with it in the neutral zone. Off the right wing boards and in. Minute 20 to go here in the first period. 3-0 Sharks lead. Desharnais on the end boards. The right side to Misa into the middle of Dickinson. That skips over his stick. And Szymanski can shoot the puck in for the Oilers. Dickinson goes in behind the goal on the right. The puck goes to the boards. It's Savoy up against the boards with Desharnais. Goodrow comes in for the Sharks. In behind the net. We're into the last minute here in the first period. 3-0 San Jose leads. It's in behind the Edmonton goal, or the San Jose goal. Battling in there was Savoy. Desharnais, puck to the top of the circle, won't get out. Savoy with control. But an off of Roslovic. It's in behind the net. Dickinson to the right, high in the air and out. And it will be just hard enough for icing with 37 seconds to go here in the first period. 3-0 Sharks lead.
A lot of work for Edmonton to do here.
Sharks team playing well. 10-4 in their last 14. Face off to the right of Askarov.
You got Leon out against the rookie in the face-off circle. Got to take advantage of the situation. Your top guys on the ice against 2/3 of a fourth line. Rookie centerman.
Michael Misa played with Saginaw last year in the OHL. Puck to the right wing point. Bouchard. Right wing boards to McDavid. Now to Draisaitl going towards the net. He'll put it in front of the goal. It's right through the crease. Net is cleared out by Dickinson, but not hard enough for icing. 22 seconds to go in the period. Draisaitl turns in the left wing corner in his own end. Long pass on the right. Too far for Ekholm. It's icing against Edmonton with 13 seconds to go here in the first period. Faceoff will be to the right of Connor Ingram. Shots are 12-8 in favor of Edmonton. They're down 3-0. McDavid will take the draw against Celebrini. Puck to the right wing corner. Bouchard up the right wing. Will get it out to Hyman. Just into the Shark zone. Celebrini got it out of the zone. And the first period ends. Fans less than happy here at Rogers Place after 20.
It was a real poor performance from Edmonton.
Got jumped on early, 26 seconds in by Colin Graff. Minute 35 in by Adam Gaudette. It was 2-0 at that point.
Took themselves out of an opportunity. I mean, you name it, they did it wrong in that period. Got a lot of work to do here. Going to have to dig in and find their game for period number 2.
Yeah, they got a lot of work to do for sure. This San Jose team. Good, solid first period by the Sharks. 3-0 after 20 minutes of play. The Edmonton Oilers reeling really right from the get-go. Have a little time now to regroup in the first intermission. We'll see what they bring in the second period. I can tell you, they're going to bring it in the first intermission. Brendan Escott and Rob Brown. They are ready to go, and they got it for you when we come back. 3-0 Sharks after 20 from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Zach from EPCOR here. When winter rolls in, my family's outside skating, tobogganing, and enjoying the season. But stormwater ponds aren't the place. These ponds protect our neighborhoods from flooding year-round. Even in winter, the water keeps moving under the surface, making the ice unpredictable and unsafe. Edmonton has safe spots to skate and sled, like my favorite, the Rundle Park Iceway and Toboggan Hills. Stay back, stay off, stay safe. A note from your neighbors at EPCOR.
It's our YEG with 880 Chad.
Poetry, humor, and the Trojan War collide in the modern world as Shadow Theatre presents an Iliad, on now through February 8th at the Varscona Theatre. Tickets at shadowtheatre.org. Then, pondering Scooby-Doo, where are you? Look no further than Rogers Place as the Oil Kings host the Scooby-Doo Family Day game on February 16th. Tickets on sale now. Jinkies.
For details on these and more events, visit 880chad.com. This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
The shot by Dickinson, save made by Ingram. I don't think he saw it to the last second.
Great save.
Not a lot to pick from for our highlight zone right there, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations: Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the winner's zone. Oilers have a lot of work to do here in the final 40 minutes of this one. They dug themselves a 3-0 hole in the first half of the first period. It started almost immediately with some giveaways. Rob Brown is up high above ice level with us here. And Rob, we'll just get your initial assessment of what you saw.
Well, in all honesty, Brendan, this is a lot what we've seen as of late. I mean, we talked about it after the last couple of games. The Oilers have won couple games in a row, and they're, I think, 4-2 in their last 6. But there's some things that have creeped into their game that they've had to outscore. They have to outscore their mistakes, and we talked about it. You know, they had to score 6 against Washington. Fortunately, they were playing the backup goaltender that night as Logan Thompson didn't play. They scored 7 against who was it last time we played? Anaheim. So against the Ducks, they had the backup goaltender, but they gave up 4 in that game. So they had to score 5 or more. And we saw again in the first period is the big mistakes. In this game tonight, the San Jose Sharks have not had zero sustained pressure through 20 minutes. None. I don't know if they've had the puck in the Oilers zone for longer than 5 seconds at any point in this hockey game. But the Oilers have given up 2 2-on-1s and a breakaway. 2 2-on-1s and a breakaway in the first 20 minutes of play, and they gave up a 2-on-1 and a breakaway in the first 2 minutes of a hockey game. Nugent Hopkins turns the puck over at the blue line, comes back, and it's a wide open backdoor empty net. You could have scored that one, Brendan. Like, it was that open. And then Emberson tries going up the boards. He doesn't get it in, and Jake Wallman changes. The rule of thumb is, if you're tired, you got to change. Watch the puck get dumped in. So Emerson made the mistake not getting the puck and losing control of the puck at center. But Jake Wallman, he's the high guy. He's the safety. And he skated off the ice before he saw the puck go in. All of a sudden, Adam Gaudette comes down, and it's a breakaway. And, I mean, Ingram has not even touched the puck yet. He had not touched the puck yet, and he had 2 go behind him, and then they gave up a 2-on-1 late in the period. Now, again, unfortunate that the puck, I believe, went off of Bouchard. But it's a 2-on-1. Those happen a lot. So in a game where the Oilers had some looks again, they had some good opportunities in the offensive zone. But when you play a goaltender that makes saves, you can't give up the grade A looks against. And then to add on that, we've been very, very positive about Curtis Lazar. Very positive about him thus far this year. All the stuff he's done. Gamesmanship. The Oilers are down 3-0. They're about to get a power play. And Curtis Lazar drives his man through his own goaltender. There goes the power play, turns into a 4-on-4. Those are plays you can't make in a game where you're trailing 3-0.
Yeah, that was out of character for Curtis Lazar there, knocking Ostapchuk to the ice. And it was, fourth liner for fourth liner, but he still took his team off the power play, even if it was sort of a wash in that sense. 3-0 the score. Colin Graff opened it 26 seconds into the game. The Quinnipiac alum from Will Smith and Macklin Celebrini. Adam Gaudette just about a minute and 9 seconds later, I guess. Gaudette from William Eklund made it 2-0 on the backhand deke. And then Michael Misa on that ricochet off of Evan Bouchard, assisted by Timothy Liljegren and Sam Dickinson. So the young stars for San Jose, and even some of the young role players on this team, I mean, they showed up. We got to give them some credit too. Now, they were gifted a little bit, but they took advantage of those gifts as well.
Well, when we talked about this is a skilled team. There are a lot of young players. I think I counted before the game 8 or 9 kids, 23 or younger. Very, very young. They've got 3 teenagers on this team. I mean, that is not having. You might not have 3 teenagers in an entire division, let alone on one team. But they're skilled. They're all high draft picks, and if you give them opportunities, they're going to make you pay. You talked about Lazar, uncharacteristic. There was some frustration. There was frustration in Lazar there. Leon Draisaitl, very fortunate. There's a high hit late in the period on number 2, Will Smith, and Will Smith had to leave the ice. He's very fortunate Draisaitl didn't get a penalty there, but you can see some frustration getting into this game, and you understand it. This is a divisional game, a team. It's a young team that's are trying to push to be a playoff team, but you're the experienced team that you're trying to find your game. The Oilers are, and get that big stretch of 8 in a row or 9 and 10 type wins, and then you come out in the first period and make the mistakes they did. So there was frustration from the Oilers. What you want to do is take that frustrations and put it into a positive, put it into a better forecheck, a more physical game without taking penalties, put it into a more aggressive type in front of the blue paint of the opposition. But it's the same thing. The key to the game tonight, we talked about it. We've talked about it the last number of games. The Oilers have got to clean up their puck management. Their puck management as of late has not been good. And in the first period, in a period where the San Jose Sharks really created nothing on their own, they get 3 goals on 2 2-on-1s and a breakaway. Big mistakes by the Edmonton Oilers.
The good news for the Oilers is they are absolutely, and this is evidenced by the fact that, as Rob alluded to, San Jose hasn't really possessed the puck much. They've won 5 of 19 faceoffs. Edmonton has cleaned them up in the dot, and that's, I guess, to be expected when you've got some young centermen in there. But it's been a feast for Leon in the faceoff circle, and that's one way I think that they can sort of wiggle their way back into this game, though it's going to take a lot of wiggling when you're down 3 goals for the final 40 minutes here.
If you're going to be down 3, get down 3 early, so you have more time to catch up. Winning faceoffs, the Oilers have more faceoff plays than any team in the NHL, and they're playing against the San Jose team. A lot of young players that wouldn't know these set plays that the Oilers had, and Leon Draisaitl almost scored off one earlier in the game, so the Oilers are going to get their looks. And if you look at San Jose's defense, Orlov, Klingberg, Dickinson, Lindgren, all offensive type defensemen, so offensive type defensemen are very good with the puck, but they will make mistakes. And then you also throw in a Vinny Desharnais, who plays a lot of minutes for this team, but a little slow of foot, although he's had a really good season thus far in a nice game tonight. So there will be chances for the Oilers. What they can't do is give up another goal. To score 4 in the final 40, the Oilers can do that. That's not a problem. Forcing them to score 5, it gets a little bit harder. 6, well, now you're asking for a lot. So the Oilers have got to be better defensively. They're going to need a save. Having said that, I'm not sure Connor Ingram has had any help in this game. And then there was a save, and I think it was our save of the period thus far. Late in the period, there was a one-timer from the point that was deflected high, and Ingram made a really good save on that. That gets by, it's 4-0, and the Bluebirds would have been raining down here in Edmonton. It would have been a long way back for the Oilers. But that save maybe is the difference in a turning point for this Oilers team. They will be better in the second period. I can guarantee that. But they certainly also have to make sure they don't give up the big chance against and allow San Jose to push this score any higher.
Yeah, no kidding. We've said in games past about that next goal, but I don't think that Ingram's to blame for anything that's gone on in this first period. Something I always like to sort of highlight.
Yes.
I know how the marketplace can be.
Well, the stat line doesn't look good. 8 shots against 3 goals, and then you watch the 3 goals that are scored, and you're like, oh, okay, I understand.
It makes sense, exactly. That's our Rob Brown, more from Brownie in the second intermission. Right now, we're through 20 minutes of play. The Oilers are stuck 3 on home ice. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today. Meet Joe. Joe knows that a happy partner equals a happy trip. Joe booked a room through Edmonton's besthotels.com and scored up to $225 in rewards. Hello date night, fancy dinner, the works. Joe is smart. Be like Joe. Visit EdmontonsBestHotels.com to book your next stay in Edmonton.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
With Global News, I'm Thomas Dias. St. Albert RCMP are searching for the remains of an infant girl, saying they have some understanding of where they are after finding her mother dead and arresting the girl's father in the case. Mounties say they have reason to believe that 9-month-old Braylee Beasley is also dead after the remains of her mother, 23-year-old Ayla Egotic-Learn, were found in a package in her apartment last Friday. Police believe she had been killed in early December. Inspector Aaron White says it's his understanding that Ayla's world was her child, and she spent all her time with her.
Our thoughts are with Ayla and baby Braylee, and we are absolutely focused on doing right by them. We remain resolute and firmly committed to continuing all investigative efforts to locate and bring this little one home.
33-year-old Christopher William Beasley was located and arrested at a hotel in St. Albert on Tuesday. He's been charged with second-degree murder in relation to Ayla, along with 2 counts of indignity to a body as the investigation continues. News on demand at 880ched.com.
Can an energy provider make you feel carefree? We think so, because who doesn't like to be surrounded by good energy? Great rates always. Gimmicks never. Perks that reward your loyalty, and energy experts who know what's what. Carefree just feels good. Encore by Emcor, your carefree electricity and natural gas provider.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Wherever Canadians raise a glass, you'll find Molson. There's a good reason for that. When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around in the cups and fridges of Canadians, generation after generation. Molson has a beer for everyone. So raise a glass or cup or whatever you pour your Molson in, because it doesn't matter what it's in. It matters where it's from. Canadian, export, ultra, excel, Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Do you have tickets to an upcoming event at Rogers Place that you can't attend? Donate your tickets to the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation Seats for Kids program, presented by Eagle Builders. Seats for Kids provides unused game tickets for charities, allowing children and families to enjoy hockey at Rogers Place. And for many, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. To be a part of the Seats for Kids program presented by Eagle Builders, please email edmonton@kidsupfront.com. That's edmonton@kidsupfront.com.
This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
3-0 San Jose leads it at Rogers Place through 20 minutes. Let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. 15-game dance card in the NHL tonight. So we'll go through the Canadian action. The Flames are down 2 to Minnesota in Minnesota. The Canucks will face the Ducks in a little bit here, and so will the Maple Leafs out in Seattle. They're taking on the Kraken. Otherwise, it was the Canadians winning 7-3 over the Avalanche, who dressed like the Nordiques tonight for the All-Quebec showdown. The Jets fell 4-1 to the Tampa Bay Lightning, and that is it for Canadian content. So I take you to the American Hockey League, where the Condors were knocked off in overtime by Henderson last night. 2-1 the final. Big 41 save performance by Matt Tompkins in goal. They will get Abbotsford in Bakersfield for a pair this Friday and Saturday. That closes out their January schedule, of course. And the Edmonton Oil Kings, well, they take on they're on the road right now. Lost to Calgary 5-2 last night. They get Moose Jaw Mississauga on Friday and Swift Current on Saturday. That's the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. We'll send it back to Cam and Bob for live second period action. It's your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey right here on the Oilers Radio Network.
You've been listening to At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at Selly Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino.
From backyard rinks to big arenas under bright lights, electricity powers every moment. At Capital Power, we generate reliable, affordable electricity for OilCountry and beyond, powering innovation, opportunity, and thriving economies across North America. Just like our Edmonton Oilers, we're driven, determined, and lighting up the game. We're powering change by changing power. Get to know us at capitalpower.com.
As the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers, MIC ensures precision in every shot. And if you need medical imaging attention, you can count on MIC to get you back in the game. Whether it's a classic wrist shot, that is, X-ray, soft tissue scan, or advanced imaging, MIC provides timely and expert diagnosis. So go where the pros go and book an appointment at any of their 15 convenient Edmonton and area locations. Learn more at mic.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're getting ready for the second period of play. 3-0. Sharks lead the Edmonton Oilers. And tonight's Oilers Mega 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's in support of the Ronald McDonald House Charities and the YMCA, supporting children facing serious health challenges by providing a home close to essential medical care and expanding access to sport and community programming. Get your tickets now at edmontonoilers.com/5050. That total jackpot right now is $847,000 and climbing. Puck dropped. We're underway here in the second period. Wallman inside his line for the Oilers to Podkolzin on the right wing to Kapanen. He'll flip it towards the net, kicked away by Askarov, and the puck to the left wing corner. Nurse pinching down. The puck will get to the left side. Liljegren will bounce it out. Wallman will take it back into his own end. He'll go in behind the net and he'll stop back there. Up the left wing, but it goes off the stick of Podkolzin all the way down the ice, icing the call against the Oilers. 29 seconds gone here in the second period. It was Graf, Gaudette, and Misa scoring for the Sharks in the first period. Edmonton outshooting San Jose 12-8. But getting outscored 3-0 in the opening 20. Face-off to the right of Ingram. And Draisaitl into the face-off circle with Alex Wenberg. Draisaitl with 7 assists in the last 2 games. 5th in NHL scoring coming into this evening's action. Off the draw, puck goes to the line. Orlov on the right. On the right side, Klingberg shot, and that is booted out by Ingram. Puck cleared, and Orlov will go after it and in behind his own net for the Sharks. Off the right wing boards to Toffoli. He steers it into the Edmonton end. It'll go right to the netminder. Ingram, he covers it, and we get a whistle 49 seconds into the second. The faceoff will be to the left of Connor Ingram.
Well, we'll see what sort of juice the Oilers bring here. They've dug themselves a heck of a hole. We're not ready to go in the first 2 minutes of the game. Had a couple games here at home where they've been sliced and diced early. Need more out of the gate. Need to be ready. Can't sustain any forecheck. There are about 3 hits in the first period.
To the left wing point. Ferraro to the right side. It goes to the top of the circle. Celebrini dropping it to Smith. That's broken up. Hyman got it to the line. Liljegren will keep it in. It comes off the corner. Boards came in front of the Edmonton net. And now Bouchard will rim it up the left wing. It's going to be icing against Edmonton. That puck bounced right in front of the goal.
Yeah, they're lucky.
Yeah, a little bit. So the face-off to the right of Ingram. as McDavid will take the draw. McDavid with 7 points in the last 2 games.
Well, they're going to need him to have a 3 or 4-pointer tonight here.
Scored in each of the last 2. The puck goes to Graf, left wing corner.
I cannot believe the puck maintenance to start this game from Edmonton. I was penalty. Didn't get called.
Graf on the left side to the left wing point. Ferraro to Liljegren. He'll shoot it wide of the Edmonton net. Smith top of the circle to Graf. He goes behind the goal. And Graf's pass picked off by Bouchard. And he'll come up to center ice through the middle to McDavid. Over the line to Nugent Hopkins to the left wing corner. Up against the boards. And it's Ferraro to get the loose puck. Goes behind his net for the Sharks. The left wing off of Stastny. It comes out. Nugent Hopkins with it in the neutral zone. Will dump it into the Shark end. On the right wing, off the right wing, it's Roslovic. Poked off his stick, goes to the line. Emberson over to Stastny. Towards the goal, banks it in behind the net to Roslovic. He'll go in the right corner, get it out. The one-timer by Savoy off the outside of the net. Goes to the right wing side. Savoy to Roslovic. Has it on the right wing at the hash marks. Looking towards the net. Has to spin back to the boards. Right wing point for Emberson. Rimming it. Askarov quickly out of his net. And Szymanski will get the puck on the right wing. Roslovic's pass goes off a Graf. He gets it out.
This line's starting to get some... They're starting to play.
Savoy at center ice will shoot it in. Askarov to Liljegren. Down to Ferraro. To Liljegren on the right. Liljegren out through the middle. Directed in by Gaudette. Ingram poked it to the right side. That was centered in front of the Edmonton goal. Lazar broke it up. Misa takes the puck over to the left wing for the Sharks. To the left wing corner. Eklund up against the boards with Wallman right there. Just over 3 minutes gone here in the second. 3-0. Sharks lead the Oilers. And the face-off, or the puck inside the Edmonton zone. And Gaudette off the left wing to the line. That was not kept in by Dickinson. It's offside against San Jose.
I mean, Dickinson has yet to put up big numbers, but he will. He's going to be a top 4 defenseman all day in this league. Nice setup from Roslovic there. Clean look for Savoy, and he ripped it right at Askarov.
Faceoff will be outside the Edmonton blue line. Yeah, decent chance there for Matt Savoy. Puck goes to Podkolzin. They'll get up to center, bounce the puck in. Askarov out to play it, and the puck gets to the boards on the left wing, and Misa out to center ice. Misa on the left wing for Gaudette. Top of the circle, go to shoot it, and that was blocked. And the puck comes to the middle of the ice. Nurse will chop it out to center. Shot right back in by Dickinson. Wallman on the right wing. Wallman right between the hash marks in his own end. Left wing to Nurse. He'll get to center ice. He's able to shoot it in. Askarov out of his net. The right side to Reeves. Got it out. The puck in the neutral zone. Brought in on the right wing by Goodrow. And his pass goes right to the stick of Nurse. And he sends it all the way down. That's icing against Edmonton. 4 minutes, 7 seconds into the second period.
Let's not forget last year, Reeves railroaded Darnell Nurse in Toronto and got suspended. And then was dumped to San Jose. I mean, Darnell does not need to take a fight with Ryan Reeves at this stage. Ryan Reeves is playing 8-9 minutes a game. Yeah. Doesn't mean you can't chop him across the wrist.
Reeves will bump it to the blue line. Klingberg on the right wing point. A shot off his stick over the glass.
All the little things are doing better right now. Yeah. Their defense are getting pucks through from the point. They're getting deflections, making Ingram work. And the Oilers appear they're lacking a little energy right now. Going to see a fourth line versus fourth line matchup here.
All right, Frederick will take the draw against the Stopchuk. Goes in behind the Edmonton net. Ekholm on the right. Frederick off the right wing boards, but he stood up at the line by Orloff, and the puck in the neutral zone to Bouchard. Bouchard will shoot it in. Askarov stops it behind the goal.
Bouchard took a slash there from... He didn't like it, and he's getting a penalty.
Reeves got it out, and now it is touched.
Trip against Bouchard.
Yeah.
A little bit of a love tap there from Ostapchuk. San Jose's first power play of the game. This is a massive kill. Massive. It's a penalty. Yep. And you haul them down right in front of the ref. San Jose's power play is 16th in the league at 20.9%. The Oilers penalty killing's middle of the road as well. 15th in the league at 79.3%.
Had a tough go against Anaheim. Anaheim went 3 for 4 in that last game on the power play.
And Bouchard's been their best penalty killer.
And he's in the box right now. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right of Ingram. Celebrini taking the draw against Lazar. Celebrini will win it. Klingberg fans on his shot, and Janmark will come out through the middle of the ice. Over the Shark line on the right is pass across, blocked by Wenberg. And Stastny going to the front of the net, and the puck on the end boards in the Shark zone. Klingberg on the left wing. Middle of the ice to Smith. Smith to Celebrini. Celebrini through the middle. Got the puck just in over the Edmonton line. McDavid breaks it up, gets it out. Klingberg. Center ice to Smith, now to Celebrini. Into the Oilers zone on the left wing. Gave it to Smith, goes to the left wing corner. To the point to Celebrini. Across the line to Klingberg on the right. To Celebrini in the middle. On the left, the one-timer save made by Ingram off of Will Smith. And he held on to it. 1:04 to go in the penalty to Evan Bouchard.
Will Smith can really shoot the pill. He scored on a bomb against Vancouver on Tuesday night.
Face off to the right of Connor Ingram. Now Wenberg in front of the net to provide the screen on that shot by Smith. All right, Regenda to take the draw against Lazar. Lazar wins it. Nurse to the right wing. Getting it out was Matthias Janmark. Orloff on the left to Regenda to Orloff. Cross ice to Graf. He'll drill the puck around on the left. Regenda trying to get it back to Graf. Intercepted by Nurse and shoots it down the ice. Orloff. Center ice. Now on the right to Eklund. Comes into the Oilers zone. Goes to the right wing corner. The inboards with Stastny. Puck comes free, and the Oilers able to come out through center ice. It's Podkolzin with Kapanen. Over the line to Podkolzin on the left in front. Looking for Kapanen. That hit a stick. Went off the top of the net. And Regenda on the left wing to center. Good chance for Edmonton shorthanded. It's off the curved glass at the Shark bench. We get the whistle.
You start to think it's not your night when pucks like that don't go in. Deflection, and Askarov didn't pick it up till late.
No. Yeah, Podkolzin's pass hit the stick of Orloff, goes up in the air, and then bounces off the top of the net. But you're right, Askarov didn't see it till late. Face off to the right of Ingram. 15 seconds left to go in the penalty to Bouchard. It's 3-0 Sharks. We're 6:24 into the second period. And the puck to the left wing, where Janmark fire it down the ice. Askarov will set it. In fact, he'll pass it to Liljegren on the right. Now to center to Goodrow. Into the Oilers zone for Gaudette on the right wing. Towards the net. Deflected. The save. The rebound. Scores.
No goal.
They're going to wave that off. Goudreau put it in the empty net. And they'll say Ingram was tied up.
They're going to take a look at this one.
I'm sure they will.
They think they've scored.
Barclay Goodrow put the puck into the net. Here's a call.
The call on the ice is no goal for goal interference.
Will the Sharks challenge?
Well, we're in a commercial break.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll let them figure that out. 6 minutes, 42 seconds gone here in the second period. 3-0. Sharks lead the Oilers, we think.
It's not going to count.
We'll be back. It's Sport Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey folks, Paul Brandt here. Around these parts, we work hard, play hard, and we demand the best. Sometimes you need a truck that's a cut above. The Ford Super Duty. Tough enough for any job with the style and luxury you deserve. It's as powerful as it is refined, with cutting-edge features that make every drive a pleasure. In short, this ain't your everyday pickup. The Ford Super Duty. Drive the finest truck Alberta has to offer today at your Alberta Ford dealer. And tell them PB sent you.
During every Oilers game day, the Canadian Brewhouse is your hockey headquarters. Cheer on the blue and orange, surrounded by fans as passionate as you are, while sipping $1 off tankards of Molson Canadian and Coors Light. And that's not all. Every game day, you can enter to win Oilers home game tickets. So grab your crew, grab a seat, and make the Canadian Brewhouse your go-to spot this hockey season. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
Over the last decade, the world of work has changed dramatically. It's a change that can cause a disconnect between a company and its employees. But a partnership with Aon can help by making decisions that create a more flexible, engaged, and resilient workforce. Aon's experience and expertise, global understanding, and advanced analytics ensure that every client is better informed and better advised so that they can make better decisions. Whatever the next decade brings, Aon is in the business of better decisions.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 3-0. Sharks lead the Edmonton Oilers. 6:42 into the second period. Does not look like the Sharks are challenging. So that goal waved off.
Well, clearly goaltender interference. I mean, the player was not ushered into the Gardy end there. But the Oilers got to get going here. You got 33 minutes left in this game.
Face off outside the Edmonton blue line. As Draisaitl wins the draw. Oh, I guess it wasn't right. So we'll do it again. Draisaitl out of there. It'll be Connor McDavid. McDavid to Bouchard. Across to Matthias Ekholm. The left wing to Hyman. One touches it for Draisaitl on the left. Goes to the left wing corner. In behind the Shark net. To the right. To the point. And that one misses Matthias Ekholm. And it goes down the ice. Ingram to Bouchard. And now to Ekholm. But it goes off of Graff. Draisaitl will get it out. Ferraro has to turn back, go into his end. Liljegren on the right, up the right wing. Down the ice, it won't be icing. Smith's out there. They're got down there quick, but Ingram to play it. Left wing corner for Matthias Ekholm. The left wing boards off of McDavid into the Shark zone.
Wow, these guys are having problems executing a simple 8-foot pass. It's a tough night for Edmonton. They've got no juice going right now, Cam.
None. Desharnais through the middle. That pass misses. It's icing against the Sharks.
This is going to be a night where Edmonton's going to have to get some support. I mean, you got a 3-goal, 6-point performance from Bouchard. The team was jacked up to play Washington, battled back multiple times to win the game in overtime. Anaheim was down two of their top two centers, both young studs. Oilers were able to find a way. They got 4 goals second period from their D. Hat-trick from Ekholm. Tonight they're going to need some juice from somebody up front.
Puck gets between the Oiler defenseman, and Wallman will go to get it in his own end.
And San Jose refuses to lose this game in the transition. They're just in the neutral ice, lining up 4 or 5 men and feeding off Edmonton mistakes.
Wallman in behind the Oiler net. To the right. On the right wing, out to center to Szymanski. Over the line to Nurse. On the left, the shot off the arm of Askarov. Gaudette. The right wing boards, past Stastny. It'll go down into the Oiler end and icing the call against the Sharks. 8:18 gone here in the second period. Oilers had 2 good looks shorthanded in this period.
Part of the problem for Janmark is he won't shoot on 2-on-1s or odd man breaks when he's getting them. And they know that. They know he's going to pass.
Kapanen to Stastny on the left point. A shot, and that goes over the net to the right wing corner. Kapanen in the right corner for Edmonton. Regenda takes him up to the line, comes across the line. Kapanen stops on the left. Now to Podkolzin. The shot saved by Askarov. There was a rebound there for a moment, and Desharnais cleared it out. Podkolzin into his own end to Ty Emberson. Over to Spencer Stastny through the middle on the right wing to Kapanen. He'll dump the puck in. Nugent Hopkins goes into the end boards. It's in his skates. Podkolzin is trying to dig it out. Desharnais has Nugent Hopkins up against supports. It does squeeze loose to Eklund on the left. It's a good row, just got it out. Wallman on the left wing to Podkolzin, but Nugent Hopkins was still inside San Jose territory. It's offside against the Oilers. Graf, Gaudette, and Misa scoring in the first period for the Sharks. It's 2-0, just a minute 35 in. As Draisaitl, McDavid, and Hyman out there with Ekholm and Bouchard. Misa taking the draw for San Jose. Wins it. Klingberg on the right wing. Stop the stick, a good row. Goes into the Oilers zone. Misa right in behind the net. Now it's brought out by Eklund. He'll turn, he'll shoot it. Saved by Ingram. Puck comes into the slot. Eklund will go in behind the goal again. Tried to pass it. Fanned on his pass. Matthias Ekholm to the left wing. Misa at a good row to Eklund in front to Misa. And that's off his stick and gets past Orlov and out. Good row at center ice. Will dump it right back in. Ekholm in behind the Edmonton net. Skating through, Draisaitl takes the puck. Long backhand pass to Bouchard at center. Bouchard now he's going to have to wait as Draisaitl had gone in the zone. Now on the left wing to Ekholm. Left side to McDavid, a little spinorama. Pass across, hit a stick before it got to Draisaitl. Right wing point. Bouchard cross ice, and that is picked off. And out through center is Celebrini. Into the Oiler end, to the left wing, he'll drop it to Smith. His pass, hit a skate, goes to the line, poked out by Janmark. He'll come flying down the left side to the net. His shot, and the poke check by Askarov. Puck to the right wing point. Wallman on the right side, snaps his shot. Askarov the save of the left pad. Puck to the left wing boards, top of the circle. Nurse to Lazar. His shot saved by Askarov. Janmark to Lazar. Fanned on the one-timer in the slot. On the right side, Smith will get it up in the air and out. It will be on net. It won't be icing. Oilers getting some pressure here up the right wing. Puck brought in. On the right side, Lazar shot saved by Askarov, and he's going to hold on with 9:05 to go in the second period. 3-0. Sharks lead the Oilers. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Brandt, our job description is whatever you need to succeed. Expert support, parts when you need them, and financing that fits on the compact construction machines you want. Equipment, expertise, value, delivered right to your door. We do it right at your site. Call your Brandt dealer to book your demo today. OilCountry, the ultimate Oilers watch party happens all season long. Attend Molson Canadian Oilers Game Day live throughout the season for your chance to win 2026-27 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Be there for the next Game Day live flight night for your chance to win a trip for two to watch the Oilers play in Los Angeles. Join us on February 4th at On the Rocks. For the full event schedule and to RSVP to the ultimate Oilers watch party, visit OilersGameDayLive.com.
Switching energy plans? You deserve a break. From admin fees, that is. New ACCO Energy customers can go admin fee-free for 6 months on a fixed plan. Lock in stable rates with ACCO Energy and save up to $130 when you bundle 2 fuels. Switching is quick and easy. Visit ACCOenergy.com to sign up in minutes. Conditions apply. Customers are free to purchase natural gas services or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822, toll free in Alberta.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
3-0 Sharks lead the Oilers. 9:05 to go in the second period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments and no interest for 1 year. Face off from the Sharks' end to the left.
Well, some good energy from the Oilers' fourth line because the Oilers' top two lines have been McDavid's -2 in this game. He's now with Draisaitl and Hyman. This line did some good things too last shift out. Roslovic, Szymanski, and Savoy.
Puck to the point. Wallman on the right. Cross ice to Roslovic. To the left wing point to Nurse. Nurse will shoot it towards the net. That got blocked and then lifted up and out by Wenberg.
A lot of this game might be played in the San Jose zone the rest of the way. And the Sharks are comfortable with that. Gonna pick that puck up.
Side his own end. Orlov to Klingberg. Cross ice to Wenberg. Comes into the Oiler end.
Multiple 30-time goal scorer in his career.
Comes out to center ice. Klingberg on the right wing. Middle to Orlov. Left side. Brought in by Eklund to the left wing corner to Gaudette. To the point. Dickinson. To Desharnais' shot, and that just sails wide of the Edmonton goal. Top of the circle is Matt Savoy. Finds Roslovic on the left wing. Just got it to the Sharks line. That's it. Dickinson through the middle of the ice. Now Eklund into the Oiler end, top of the circle. Broken up by Roslovic. Got it out. Desharnais to Dickinson. Rims the puck in Edmonton territory. Rims all the way back to the right wing point. Desharnais across to Dickinson. Wanted to shoot it. Mishandled it. And the puck is jammed out to center ice by Podkolzin and then fired into the Sharks bench. And we get a whistle with 7:38 to go in the second period. It's 3-0 Sharks.
We're 32 minutes into this game. The Sharks have not taken a penalty. There was one sequence where they had one coming, but Lazar negated it. Edmonton with the best power play in the league. San Jose, they've been getting outshot all season long. They're the third worst team in the league, giving up 30.5 shots per game. They're outshot by 4.9 shots per game, but right now they got the lead 3-0, and they've feasted on Oilers turnovers for a couple goals. They made a great play, by the way, on the third goal. And got a break.
Yeah. It's in behind the Oiler net. Nugent Hopkins on the right wing boards. In from the point was Ferraro. Stopchuk goes into the corner with Stastny, and Stastny comes up with it.
Oh.
It's a hit from Goodrow. Puck comes free to Reeves to the left wing point. Ferraro shot, and that's blocked. It comes out through the middle. Kapanen trying to get there in time, but he couldn't. Liljegren able to get it out to center ice. Left wing is Kapanen. Just got it in past Liljegren. He'll go back to Ferraro around the boards. Won't get out. Bouchard now to Kapanen. He'll shoot it. That gets blocked. Went off of Reeves. Right wing to Bouchard. Right side to McDavid to the point. Bouchard winds up, doesn't shoot. Top of the circle for McDavid on the right. To Bouchard now to Draisaitl. Draisaitl at the top of the circle. McDavid goes in behind the goal to the left. His pass hit a skate, goes up in the air, and it goes over the glass and out of play. 6:31 to go here in the second period. 3-0 Sharks lead. A face-off to the right of Askarov. McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman. Bouchard and Ekholm. Celebrini will take the draw for the Sharks.
Cam, I think Edmonton's got to get to 40 shots on goal if they want to win this game. They need 22 more. Look out.
Puck goes past Ekholm and out. Smith is going to skate to it into the Oiler end. Goes to the right corner. His pass in front of the net. Broken up by Ekholm, and it's Draisaitl up the right wing. There's a penalty coming up.
Who are you calling it on?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Did Celebrini just say he didn't get... He went to the referee. Did he just say that stick didn't get him?
Ekholm doesn't think he got a penalty.
No. Exactly. Now the referees are all discussing it.
Well,
and I think, honestly, the stick didn't get him up high.
No,
I think Celebrini went to the ref.
Edmonton penalty number 14, Truman Minor. High sticking.
These guys are brutal.
That stick never touched him. Yeah, that's confusing. Celebrini went to the ref after. I think he denied it hit him.
That's what he did.
Yes. They weren't even going to take his word for it.
Well, because then they'd have to admit that they blew the call.
Well, we had video evidence 2 or 3 times, in fact, that's the case. All right, well, second power play of the game for the Sharks. Puck to the line. Klingberg on the right. Celebrini one-timer. Pad saved by Ingram. Klingberg will keep it in on the right wing point. Over to the left to Smith. Goes to the left wing corner. Klingberg on the blue line. To Smith on the left. He's about the dot to the blue line. Klingberg across Celebrini. One-timer over the Edmonton goal. Smith keeping it in to Klingberg. Into the middle to Wenberg. To the blue line. Klingberg. Right side Celebrini. On the left to Smith. A shot save made by Ingram. And he'll cover it up. And now getting into it. In front of the Edmonton goal was Toffoli. A little bit was Stastny. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. 1:25 to go in the man advantage. The face-off will be to Ingram's right. McDavid to take the try against Wenberg. And the puck goes to the right corner. Bouchard will hammer it off the boards and down the ice. Askarov could set it. John Klingberg up the right wing for the Sharks. It's to the neutral zone. Fire it back to Celebrini at the Edmonton line to Smith on the left wing. Cross ice to Toffoli. He'll get it to Smith. Oh, that just went off his stick. Otherwise, he had an empty net from the left side. And the puck hits Nugent Hopkins and comes out. Klingberg at his own blue line. On the left wing to Regenda on the left side to Wenberg. He's top of the circle in the Oilers zone. To Smith off the left wing, top of the circle, shot and a save by Ingram. It's along the boards, goes to the blue line. Klingberg keeping it in to Celebrini on the right to Klingberg. His shot, and that one booted out by Ingram. Penalty over in 27 seconds. Cleared out of the zone by McDavid. Klingberg turning it up through the middle. Now to Celebrini. And that is offside at the Edmonton line with 14 seconds left to go in the penalty to Matthias Ekholm. As he is off for the phantom high stick.
That's you calling it a phantom high stick, not me.
No,
I'm usually the one that's going to jump on that situation, but
I needed the video evidence to confirm it, but it was confirmed. Like so much so that you had Macklin Celebrini denying that the stick hit him up high.
That's what we think happened.
We think.
We think he denied it.
Eklund got it just in over the Edmonton blue line. Orloff around on the right wing corner to Misa. Misa can work it to the line. Liljegren's shot, and that goes off at Kapanen wide of the net. Penalty is over. Ekholm's out. He gets a pass at center and trying to push that across to Kapanen. Broken up. Liljegren on the left to Eklund. Off his stick and in. Emberson on the right wing boards. The Podkolzin.
Move the puck.
Now to the left wing corner to Stastny to Emberson. Emberson, long pass on the right to Draisaitl. Hit it into the Shark zone. It goes to the end boards. Orloff has to deal with Podkolzin. Puck goes to the right wing. in behind the net. Liljegren on the right wing will get it out. 3:45 to go here in the second. 3-0 Sharks lead. Got it to the Edmonton line to Regenda.
Refs and linesmen are having a tough one here. Pucks are hitting them. They're stopping zone entries.
Wallman on the right wing to Draisaitl. Broken up by Regenda. Wenberg will shoot it in. Cleared out by Ingram. And it's at the Edmonton blue line. Nurse to Jake Wallman. Will go in behind the Edmonton net. The left wing picked out of the air by Draisaitl on the Wallman pass. Drops it to McDavid. Over the line to Hyman to the left wing corner. Hyman along the boards to the blue line. Gave it to Nurse. Over to Wallman. He's on the right point to the left point to Nurse. Nurse towards the net. Hits a stick. Goes to the right wing corner. Draisaitl for McDavid to the top of the circle to the point for Wallman. Gets to the middle. He'll shoot it. And that was tipped by Draisaitl. Went wide. Wenberg will get it to the line and just out. Wallman to Nurse. Nurse into the Shark zone. Top of the circle where Hyman can keep it in. To Draisaitl in front of the net. Went off of Ferraro. He's able to rim it. It won't get out. Nurse keeps it in. Left wing point. Behind the net to McDavid. To the right corner to Draisaitl. Now to McDavid. To Draisaitl on the right wing. Draisaitl holds onto it. Now to McDavid. He'll walk to the middle. Doesn't get his pass. Didn't get much on it. And it is kept in by Matthias Ekholm. Now to McDavid. Off the right wing boards to the middle of the ice. He won't get a shot away. Goes to the blue line. Matthias Ekholm on the left wing. Left wing corner. Behind the Shark net. To the right. To the point for Bouchard. Left wing to McDavid. The shot save made by Askarov. Bouchard. Left wing corner. Behind the goal to McDavid. McDavid to the right corner for Draisaitl. Back to Connor McDavid. Waits behind the net to Draisaitl on the right wing. At the top of the circle, got checked on the play, and Wenberg's going to get it out, get to center, and dump it in. Minute and a half to go here in the second period. 3-0 Sharks lead. Long pass to Nugent Hopkins. Can direct the puck to Roslovic. He'll go down the left wing towards the net, and a pad save made by Askarov. Nugent Hopkins on the left wing to the point for Stastny. Behind the net. Comes up to the top of the circle. Smith will get it out. And it's in the neutral zone. Along the left wing towards Roslovic to Nugent Hopkins. Out of Stastny to center ice. Goes to Smith. He'll flip it in. Last minute here in the second period. 3-0 Sharks lead. Roslovic to center ice on the left. Dumps it into Sharks territory. Savoy pokes it around on the right. Gets to the right wing corner. Lazar along the right wing boards to the top of the circle. Now to Savoy. To the point for Wallman. Off the right wing goes to Roslovic. He's in behind the Shark net. Comes over to the left side. To the blue line. Nurse's stick breaks at the line. Celebrini will get it out. Celebrini checked it center, and that is a glove pass. We get the whistle with 24 seconds to go here in the second period. It is 3-0 for the Sharks. A lot of zone time there for the Oilers.
Not
a lot
enough
of shots.
Yeah. But we say they got to get to 40. They're at 20. And they've not had a propensity to beat this guy in between the pipes, even though Askarov is sitting at minus 6.5 goals saved above expectation.
Face-off just outside the Edmonton blue line. Goes to Klingberg at center. Shoot the puck in. Drops on the right boards, and Janmark got it out. Orlov, left wing to Misa. Now to Eklund, comes into the Oiler end on the left side. A shot, and a save made by Ingram. Puck in the left wing corner. Stopchuk lost it to Wallman. He'll get it out. Period ends. It was 3-0 after the first, 3-0 after the second.
Well, Sharks will take that all day. And for Edmonton, the only positive in that period is they killed off 2 San Jose power plays. You think maybe they'll get a look in the third, but they got a lot of work to do.
San Jose 19-0-1 when leading after 2 periods. Oilers are 4-16-2 when trailing after 2 periods. 3-0. Sharks lead. All the scoring coming in the first. Colin Graff, Adam Gaudette, and Michael Misa scoring for San Jose in that first period. Zeros across the board in the second. So that's where we are through 40 minutes of play. Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, they got it for you when we come back. 3-0 Sharks after 40. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Whether you're building a home, a community, or championship team, it doesn't happen overnight. It happens one step, one shift, one brick at a time. Coventry Homes, never done building. The official builder of the Edmonton Oilers, proudly celebrating 50 years. Visit coventryhomes.ca.
Can an energy provider make you feel carefree? We think so. Because who doesn't like to be surrounded by good energy? Great rates always. Gimmicks never. Perks that reward your loyalty and energy experts who know what's what. Carefree just feels good. Encore by Emcor, your carefree electricity and natural gas provider.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Into the Oiler end, to the left wing, he'll drop it to Smith. His pass, hit a skate, goes to the line, poked out by Janmark. He'll come flying down the left side to the net. His shot on the poke check by Askarov. Puck to the right wing point.
Here's your highlight zone brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos, 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the winner's zone. No scoring in that second period, so it remains 3-0 for the San Jose Sharks. As Cam just mentioned, the goals there coming from Colin Graff, Adam Gaudette, and Michael Misa banked one in off of an Oilers defender. So here we sit, and the Oilers are in no better a position despite having 20 minutes to have improved their position. Rob, how did you see the middle frame?
Fairly low event. Bob pointed out the fact that twice San Jose had opportunities to extend the lead on power plays. They weren't able to. So that's good for the Oilers. The Oilers went nuclear early by putting Connor, Leon, and Hyman together. They created a lot of zone time. Didn't get a lot of great looks, as San Jose Sharks do a pretty good job of keeping everything to the outside and just clogging up the middle. But really fairly low event, and that favors the San Jose Sharks now. When you have a 3-goal lead, you want to have as few events in the game for or against and just try to ride the wave. First 10 minutes of third period are going to become pretty important.
Yeah, it's funny how I thought to myself anyway at the beginning of this game that a high event hockey game would favor the San Jose Sharks, and boy, it was high event out of the gates, and now they've settled into a spot where they can just keep it, a passive forecheck or however they want to approach this. They're in the driver's seat now through 40 minutes of play. So I'm very curious how Edmonton comes out in this third period, because they've got, nothing to lose now. They can just throw some offense at the board and see if it sticks.
Yeah, and they tried. The problem is when you're thinking only offense, you start cheating a little bit, and that's when the odd man breaks come the other way. And San Jose had a couple almost odd man breaks. They had the one goal that was disallowed. On first look, I thought it looked like a good goal, but after watching the replay, the ref got it right, and good on him. He saw it in real time and was able to make that call. There was a little bit of contact that stopped Ingram from getting to the front, but that was a big break for the Oilers, and I thought, okay, that's the break the Oilers need. Next shift, they're going to come out, and they didn't. You see a little bit of frustration in the Oilers. The Oilers' top players were physical. Connor McDavid, last shift he was out there through 2 big hits. Leon Draisaitl capping in off the face-off. And the San Jose Sharks just shrugging their shoulders and playing through it. This game's still a long ways from over. And it's funny, in this game, the young goaltender, Yaroslav Askarov, to me, I haven't thought he's looked comfortable all night long. He looks like he's stopping pucks, not saving them. He's blocking them. There's been a lot of rebounds, and that's something that the Oilers you wish they would have been able to take advantage of in the first 40 minutes, and maybe they can in the final 20, but he's not swallowing pucks up. It's not catching it with his catching glove. He's not swallowing it into his belly, holding on to it. Everything is hitting him, staying out, which is key. But there's rebounds everywhere, and the San Jose Sharks defenders did a good job getting it out of harm's way. But to me, for a guy that's 20 for 20 and saves thus far in this game, I don't think he's ever looked completely comfortable in there. We'll see if at the end of the night, if the Oilers are able to take advantage of the rebound opportunities that they haven't been able to do through the first 40.
He has been all over the place trying to play the puck as well. Like when he's coming out of his net, he's been really aggressive with it. He's had to box somebody out in behind his goal. So it's been a bit of an adventure for Askarov. The big poke check that we played coming in here into the second intermission. He looks beatable. I would agree with that, but you got to fire some rubber on him.
Well, it's funny. You're right. I've never seen a goaltender come out as much as he has. He's lost his stick twice. There was a play, and this is one that's very, very rare. The Oilers had the play in the offensive zone. And so everybody's in there, and the Oilers tried throwing the puck from one side, about the hash marks, around behind the net, and it was going to go to the other side. Askarov came out and played it. Goaltenders never come out of their net when the play is in their own zone, but he anticipated the play, and he came out fast, and it's like, oh my. And then he got the puck on his stick, and I don't know if he has just the right amount of patience or too much patience, but he holds onto the puck when he's trying to find someone to pass to. If I'm talking in between periods now, the Oilers coaching staff and amongst the players, I'm saying every time that goalie has the puck, go at him. Go at him. Don't go to an area where you think he might move it. Go at him. See if he will turn the puck over. But as you said, every time the puck is thrown in the San Jose Sharks zone, he comes out. He's like Mike Smith. Like he just every time, like he can't let a puck. It's like, okay, I got to get that one. I can't let it go by me. He's got a nervous tick or something like that. But he's done a good job. The Oilers have not done a good enough job with screens, tips, or rebounds. And if the Oilers go with their number one line, Connor, Leon, and Hyman in this period, they're going to get looks. But you might want one of the other lines to find a little bit of magic so that you're not asking your top line to score 3 or 4 in this period. They're capable, but it's still a tall ask.
So the second line comprised right now of Nugent Hopkins, Savoy, and Roslovic. I don't mind that look. Not a lot of size there. You don't need a lot of size against San Jose necessarily. But obviously, I would think, like you are suggesting, Rob, that we're going to see a heavy dose of that nuclear option here. We already saw it in the second. I would imagine they'll be leaning heavily on it in the third period, as we know that they will go to the whip when required.
Well, through 2 periods, what if Connor and Leon have? Leon is at 15 minutes and Connor's almost 15 minutes too. I would expect by night's end, both of them will be at 25. I can see a 10-minute period for both these players. Every second shift you will see them out there. The one thing the Oilers have got to do is get on the power play. San Jose does not have a good killing unit. But as you said, you don't have to be big to play against San Jose because they're not a physical team. You got Ryan Reeves who plays physical, but outside of that, so they've done a good job of not taking penalties. But the way you can create power play opportunities, win a race, drive the net, force them to take a goal stopping or a grade A scoring chance stopping type of penalty. Because thus far right now, the San Jose Sharks have done a good job of being disciplined and taking what they're given.
Crowd did not react well to that phantom high sticking call. I don't know why they're booing Macklin Celebrini, as if that was just kind of the course of the game. I don't know about that one.
Well, no, it's even funnier. And Bob and Mooner talked about it, and I watched it happen. So Ekholm, the puck was coming off, and Ekholm tried taking away the arms stick of Celebrini, and he got the stick probably across the chest of Celebrini. Not hard, just kind of put it there. As a forward, as a player going, when that stick comes anywhere near your chest, you're throwing your head back. Simply, you don't want to get in the face. Yeah. It hurts. After it happened, the ref put his hand up, and Ekholm turned, and play was still on. and Ekholm was screaming, and Celebrini looked at the ref and said, no. He didn't high stick me. He didn't high stick me.
Is that what that was?
He went and told the ref, no. He didn't high stick me. And I'm watching that, and the referees, that's why the ref's like, okay, wait a second. It's like when the 6-year-old's playing T-ball and the ump calls their safe. She goes, no, actually, I was out. I got to be honest, I was out. And that's what it looked like on that play, and the refs had a little huddle about it, but they still said, well, no, it was a high stick, and they called the penalty. So they were booing Celebrini, but he was the one that actually went to the refs and said it was not a penalty. The refs disagreed with him, and unfortunately for Ekholm, he sat in the box.
Well, they killed it off nonetheless. More from Rob Brown coming up in the post-game show. That's always good analysis, high above ice level here at Rogers Place. We'll get back with the out-of-town scoreboard here. You've got the Intermission show on your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Alberta, it's time to be mighty. The Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation Mighty Millions Lottery is back. Get in to win the $2.5 million grand prize. An extraordinary luxury Riverview show home in Keswick plus $100,000 cash. That's not all you can win. The Oilers Power Play and $75,000 VIP prize. The Porsche Cayenne bonus prize. And the BMW in Barcelona early bird prize. Every ticket has the power to change lives. Be mighty. Support Stollery Kids. Get your tickets now at MightyMillionsLottery.com.
40 years strong in Western Canada, Pizza 73 has been serving up the pizza you crave. From their famous pan pizzas and golden crispy wings to bold new creations like stuffed crust and the all-new volcano pizza, they keep bringing the flavor. Born in OilCountry, made in OilCountry, they're proud to be serving Edmonton since 1985. Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Order now at pizza73.com.
Stay connected with your community and enjoy the latest updates and exclusive access to concerts and events by becoming an 880 CHED Insider. Don't miss out on a single moment. Sign up now at 880ched.com and click on CHED Insider Newsletter to become a vital part of Edmonton's premier news and talk community. 880 CHED, Edmonton's news, today's talk, where Edmonton stays informed and entertained today and every day.
With Global News, I'm Thomas Dias.
I'm talking about crossing the border, soliciting the assistance of a foreign government to break up this country, and I don't think we should stand for it.
That was BC Premier David Eby doubling down today after accusing Alberta separatists of treason for reportedly meeting with White House officials for help to break up Canada. Premier Danielle Smith was asked for her take on the meeting today, saying she's not going to demonize Albertans with legitimate grievances.
We need to show them, not just tell them, not just words, but with actions that Canada can work. And that's what I've been doing.
Alberta NDP leader Naheed Nenshi says the only thing Smith did was blow a chance to denounce separatism for Alberta.
She couldn't even bring herself to denounce the people who are conspiring with Americans to take over our country. She couldn't even do that.
News on demand at 880ched.com.
Our people, our team. It's what business owners almost always say is their most important resource. But strong businesses don't just find great people. They make sure their teams stay healthy, engaged, and performing at their best. A benefits plan from Alberta Blue Cross is more than just drug and dental. They support the whole person with flexible coverage levels that fit the size and circumstance of your business. Find a plan that gets results at ab.bluecross.ca.
Sometimes hockey can feel like life, but you need an off-season. And Sherwood Power Sports and Marine have the equipment to make your downtime a great time. Louis DeBrusque here, inviting you to check out the brand new Sherwood Park location across from Millennium Place. You'll find the best in boats, ATVs, motorcycles, and gear from brands you trust. Sherwood Power Sports and Marine have my seal of approval. Click to SherwoodPowersports.ca. Hockey fans helping hockey fans.
Bloom Benefits offers amazing coverage that even the toughest hockey players can get behind. With excellent coverage, they offer things like massage. You want to go? Counseling services. Let's go! Dental coverage. That was not offside. And eye exams. With custom health coverage for any group of any size, Bloom Benefits make every team better, stronger, and healthier. Plans start from just $54 a month. Rethink your benefits today at bloombenefits.ca.
This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
3-0 in Edmonton here for the San Jose Sharks. Let's take a rip around the hockey world with the out-of-town scoreboard. For Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. Lots of games, 15 of them in all. So let's get going. The the Ducks and Canucks are scoreless. Stars and Golden Knights are in Vegas, 1-0 for Dallas there. Maple Leafs and Kraken tied at 1 in Seattle. The Bruins, the rest of these are finals here. Bruins doubled up the Flyers 6-3. Sabres over the Kings 4-1. Habs over the Avalanche 7-3. Lightning beat Winnipeg 4-1. In overtime, it was the Devils over the Predators 3-2. Islanders knocked off the Rangers 2-1. Pittsburgh put 6 up on Chicago, 6-2 the final there. The Hurricanes beat Utah 5-4. Capitals over the Red Wings 4-3. Patrick Kane becoming the all-time leader in American-born players scoring. A lot of points, up over 1,300 points for him now in his career. Where are we at here? Panthers fell to the Blues 5-4 in St. Louis, and the Wilds knocked off the Flames 4-1. We'll tell you what's going on in the American Hockey League in the post-game show. Stick around for that tonight. That is your out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. We'll get you back to the conclusion of this one. Final 20 minutes of play here at Rogers Place are coming up next. We're at the intermission. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
You've been listening to At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Steelhaus Triton, 2 legendary oilfield services brands, one powerful partnership. Rooted in innovation, reliability, and a steadfast commitment to excellence, Steelhaus is proudly 100% Canadian-owned and locally manufactured. With over 15 field service locations across the prairies and up to the Rockies, they deliver world-class energy solutions with unmatched responsiveness, helping their customers thrive in the most demanding environments. Steelhaus Triton, engineered for performance, built in Canada. Visit steelhausinc.com for more information.
The same AI-powered technology that helps Oilers fans move through security efficiently at Rogers Place is also available for Edmonton area schools, hospitals, and workplaces. Evolve Technology, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers and official security screening partner of Rogers Place, helps identify potential threats and create safe experiences at hockey games and wherever people gather. Visit Rogers Place to experience Evolve live or check out evolve.com for more information. That's EVOLV.com.
Meet Joe. Joe knows that a happy partner equals a happy trip. Joe booked a room through Edmonton's besthotels.com and scored up to $225 in rewards. Hello date night, fancy dinner, the works. Joe is smart. Be like Joe. Visit edmontonsbesthotels.com to book your next stay in Edmonton.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Oilers and Sharks getting ready for the third period. 3-0. San Jose leads. The Oilers Mega 50-50 presented by Rogers is back with life-changing jackpots. Tonight's Oilers 50-50 jackpot sitting at $906,000 and climbing. You could be our next lucky winner. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins to take the draw is on the ice with Roslovic and Hyman. It'll be Wallman and Nurse on the back end. Celebrini taking this opening face-off for the third period for San Jose. We've dropped the puck and underway as Ferraro steps to center and softly dumps the puck in, but he didn't quite get to center, and that is an icing call against the Sharks. Colin Graff, Adam Gaudette, and Michael Misa scoring for San Jose in the first period. Graff was just 26 seconds in. Gaudette was a minute 35. Oilers on their heels right off the bat in this game. And the teams had go for zeros in the second period. They dropped the puck. That's not right. We're going to do that again to the right of Askarov. All right, Celebrini, face-off circle with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. They tie up. Celebrini give the puck to Ferraro. Up the left wing to center for Graff. Graff into the Oiler end. Left wing for Smith. His shot steered aside by Ingram. And the puck in the left wing corner is Graff. Goes in behind the Edmonton net. Now wraps it in front off the pad of Ingram, and then he covers it up as Colin Graff took it right out of the left wing corner to the front of the Oiler net.
Yeah, nice net drive there by Colin Graff, and it was even a better read by him. He realized that there was time and space to make a play. The Oilers have obviously got the blender out here looking for something. They've had very little energy tonight. Fell behind early. A little bit surprised with who they're coming out with here to start the period.
All right, Frederick taking the draw. Frederick, Lazar, and Janmark on the ice. The puck to the line, past Liljegren and out. Wenberg through the middle, gave it away to Emberson, though. Now on the right wing to Frederick, into the Sharks' end, right wing corner. One hands it in front, and Lazar put it high and wide.
That was a great play by Frederick. He deserved a finish there from Lazar, and Lazar didn't have it.
Puck in the neutral zone. To Emberson inside the Edmonton line. To Stastny through the middle. That misses Lazar, but it went to Askarov. And it's in behind the Shark net on the right wing. Orloff up the right side, got it down the ice. And the puck into the Oilers zone. Gaudette on the end boards. His pass right to Leon Draisaitl of the Oilers. Through center, hit Misa with it.
Oh.
Ekholm didn't get much on a pass.
He is having a tough night.
And at center ice, Gaudette will shoot it in. Ingram to Bouchard, now to Kapanen. Through the middle to Matthias Ekholm. Into the Shark end to Draisaitl. Now to McDavid. Right wing to the line for Bouchard. And shot, save, rebound, scores! Leon Draisaitl found the puck in behind Askarov. And the Oilers get on the board. That Shark lead now down to 3-1.
Well, they got a lucky break because they put the puck on the net. Put the puck on the net. Kapanen drops it off. Bouchard's long-range bomber ricochets off the defenseman. And then Askarov can't pick it up clean, and Draisaitl does.
Draisaitl's 26th of the year. We're just a minute 34 into the third period. Edmonton gets on the board. The Shark lead now 3-1. And the puck goes into the Oilers zone. Bouchard to Ekholm to Draisaitl, but off his skate. Ekholm to Bouchard will get it out to Draisaitl on the left wing. Cuts to the middle, comes over the line, goes over to the right, drops it. McDavid, his pass got picked off by Smith. Then McDavid keeps it in. To the left wing corner, goes it behind the net. Draisaitl over to the right. Draisaitl with a little move. Get the puck to McDavid along the right wing boards. Celebrini took him to the boards. It's top of the circle, cleared out by Smith.
Oilers could flop a bit more when they're jamming their sticks in there. Penalties are 2-0. San Jose's had 2 power plays in this game. So we've got Szymanski, Podkolzin, and Savoy. He switched 3 of the 4 lines.
Wallman will dump the puck in. He's going to go after it. Got there before Liljegren. The puck on the end boards. Podkolzin left wing to Savoy. To the left wing point to Nurse. To the right point to Wallman. Wallman shot. And that hit bodies. Goes over to the right corner. Bumped in front of the net. And Goodrow will not get it out. Savoy jams it off the right wing side. Savoy got it to the right corner. Liljegren up against the board. Savoy in front of him. It's in behind the net. Ferraro to the corner for Liljegren. Will get it out past Wallman. 3-1 Sharks lead. Just over 3 minutes. Here it gone here in the third. They don't call it icing.
They got to make the call earlier than that.
Savoy on the right wing to Nurse, and he'll dump the puck in. Askarov set it, coming in is Nurse. Spun Klingberg around. The puck goes to Orloff in the left wing corner. He will get it out to center ice. Give it to Gaudette, dumps it in. Mies on the left side to Eklund. Around on the right, Klingberg in from the blue line, but there was Nurse to get it out. Went off the stick of Nugent Hopkins and out.
Nuge has been fighting the puck tonight. Very sleepy performance from him.
In behind his net is Stastny. On the left wing to center, off of Hyman. Pinching up was Klingberg, no icing. Askarov, right corner for Klingberg. Inside his own end for the Sharks. To the line will be kept in by Ty Emberson. Behind the net, it goes just past Hyman. Stastny on the left, behind the goal. To Nugent Hopkins. Off the left wing boards to Stastny. Across the line to Emberson. Emberson to Stastny.
Got to shoot it.
Now over to Nugent Hopkins. A shot, glove save made by Askarov, and he held on. 4:11 gone in the third. 3-1 Sharks lead. Oilers get one here early in the third. Draisaitl from Bouchard and Kapanen. Bouchard with points in 4 straight. Draisaitl 3 straight.
Oilers have won 60% of the faceoffs. Let's see if they can create something with McDavid, Kapanen, Draisaitl on the ice. Connor's going to take the draw here.
Puck gets into the corner. Liljegren in behind the net. Rims it on the right. Ekholm pinching down. Goes to the end boards. And now to Ekholm on the left wing. Ekholm left wing corner. On the right, all the way to the right wing point. Bouchard for Draisaitl. Up to the line. Now to Bouchard. Didn't get it low. And Regenda will get it out. And the puck in the neutral zone.
Regenda's a big man.
He is. Kapanen. Get the puck in on the left wing, on the backhand, shovels it around on the right, and that goes off the glass and out of play. Now we got a face-off inside the Shark zone. As the Oilers get one here early in the third.
Again, they're going to need one to make a game of it. They're going to need one from a line other than McDavid's line. Quickly back to the fourth line here, which was interesting.
All right.
Lazar, Frederick,
and Yanmark
going against San Jose's top line. Well, that top line did score early on a Nugent Hopkins malfunction at the junction. We believe on that play with Ekholm, so we're going to share the responsibility.
Pass comes in front and unable to get his stick on it was Lazar. From the right wing point is Wallman. Got it to the corner, but that's it. And Graf will go in behind his goal. On the right wing to Liljegren. He'll get to center ice. And then Liljegren shot it in. Wallman will saucer it up the right wing to Lazar into the Shark zone. Goes to the right wing corner. Lazar up against the boards to the top of the circle. And Dickinson got it away from him. And then Dickinson couldn't clear it out. He hit Yanmark. Puck goes to the corner.
Holy.
Dickinson to Liljegren up the right wing. Got it out of the zone.
These guys don't want to give a power play to Edmonton. It's unreal tonight.
Bouchard through the middle. Just missed McDavid. Askarov's going to come out of his net. And leave it to Dickinson, left corner. Off the left wing boards, but just to center. Bouchard to McDavid. Into the Shark zone. On the right for Kapanen. Knocked down. Crowd reacts to the non-call. Draisaitl to McDavid. He'll turn. He'll shoot it. It was blocked. The puck on the right wing. Draisaitl to the point. To Bouchard on the left. McDavid to the middle. Ekholm checked on the play by Gaudette. He'll get it high in the air and out. And it should be icing, and it will be. 6 minutes, 1 second gone here in the third. 3-1 Sharks lead. Broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Face off to the right.
I mean, Celebrini's got a stick inside of the stick of Kapanen.
Oilers win the draw. Ekholm left point to the right for Bouchard. Right wing corner. Draisaitl taken away by Celebrini, and they'll spin it off the boards and out. Sharks trying to make a quick change as Bouchard, right wing for McDavid. Into the Shark zone to Draisaitl on the right wing point. Off the boards to McDavid. To Draisaitl, still on the right. Taken to the boards by Wenberg. And that puck will come free to Toffoli. And it's center ice. Now to Regenda into the Oiler end. Dumped down by Bouchard.
Now that was a penalty.
Ekholm to Bouchard. To Ekholm. Behind the Edmonton goal. To Bouchard now on the right wing for Kapanen. He'll get to center ice for Podkolzin. Comes into the Sharks end. Cuts across the line. Goes to the left. He'll shoot it on net, and a save made by Askarov. And he'll hold on to it. And we are going to take a break. We've played 6 minutes and 57 seconds of the third. 3-1 Sharks lead the Oilers from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Do you have tickets to an upcoming event at Rogers Place that you can't attend? Donate your tickets to the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation Seats for Kids program, presented by Eagle Builders. Seats for Kids provides unused game tickets for charities, allowing children and families to enjoy hockey at Rogers Place. And for many, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. To be a part of the Seats for Kids program presented by Eagle Builders, please email edmonton@kidsupfront.com. That's edmonton@kidsupfront.com.
It's game on at City Ford. With an all-star lineup of 2025 Ford favorites, save up to $7,000 on Escapes, up to $8,000 on Bronco Sports, and up to $18,000 on F-150s. Plus, find 0% financing options available on all 3 vehicles. Score an all-star deal today and spin and win an iPad, Oilers merch, Costco card, even a trip to Mexico. Visit City Ford on the St. Albert Trail. During every Oilers game day, the Canadian Brewhouse is your hockey headquarters. Cheer on the blue and orange, surrounded by fans as passionate as you are, while sipping $1 off tankards of Molson Canadian and Coors Light. And that's not all. Every game day, you can enter to win Oilers home game tickets. So grab your crew, grab a seat, and make the Canadian Brewhouse your go-to spot this hockey season. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
3-1 Sharks lead. 6:57 gone in the third. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. Face off to the right of Askarov. Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, and Roslovic on the ice with Nurse and Wallman. Stopchuk taking the draw for San Jose. As they spin around, Ferraro going behind his net, and he fires it right out, and that is going to be a penalty, and the Oilers are about to get their first power play of the game. Ferraro put it over the glass. Oilers on the power play.
Edmonton's got the best power play in the NHL at 31.8%. San Jose's penalty killing's at 77.7%, but it's 24th in the NHL, and Ferraro got all that one. He got his money's worth. He airmailed that.
It wasn't a little over the glass.
It just landed in Nisku right now.
That's right. Face off to the right of Askarov. Oilers down 3-1 here in the third. The power play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
Wenberg, a member of Team Sweden, going up against Draisaitl, will be the captain of Germany.
All right. Draisaitl wins the draw. Bouchard on the left wing point. Off the boards to the corner to Draisaitl. His pass to the middle through the slot, and it comes out.
Big Vinny down low for them, along with Dickinson.
Wow.
Sometimes you don't see rookies killing penalties.
McDavid into the Sharks' end. To the left wing, back to the point. To Bouchard, now to McDavid on the left wing. To Bouchard on the point in the middle. On the right, Draisaitl's one-timer blocked by Dickinson, and that one is caught up in his jersey there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. It'll be a face-off to the left of Askarov.
Minnesota is here on Saturday. They're a good team. Got good goaltending. There were rumors about Jesper Wallstedt today. And they beat the Flames tonight 4-1. Gustafsson was the goalie of record.
Puck to the line. McDavid walks in. His shot blocked. Rolls to the side of the net. And Askarov will cover it up. Face off to the left of Askarov. Draisaitl scoring here in the third. Desharnais off the draw limit. Didn't get a lot on it. Bouchard will keep it in. Down the left wing, Hyman dumped down by Desharnais, and he'll fire it down the ice. Ingram sets it. Bouchard on the right wing to Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl into the Shark zone, goes to the right wing corner. Desharnais on him, puck came loose, and McDavid has it on the right side.
That should have been a penalty to Desharnais. You don't get to tackle a guy into the boards.
McDavid to the middle, now on the left to Nugent Hopkins. Back to McDavid, missed him with it, and it comes out and goes down the ice.
Ryan, shoot the puck.
Bouchard out from behind the net. 3-1 Sharks here in the third to McDavid. Comes into the Shark zone. Right wing to Draisaitl. To the right wing point now to Bouchard. To McDavid, right wing corner. Draisaitl centering pass goes right to McDavid. His shot, and that one blocked. Comes back to him. To the line to Bouchard. He'll wait. He'll fire his shot, and that goes off a good road to the left wing corner. McDavid to the point for Bouchard. Left wing to McDavid. Cross ice pass. He was looking for Draisaitl off the stick. A good roll. Good roll can't clear it out. Bouchard keeping it in. Left wing to McDavid. His shot missed on the glove side. Rims to the right point. Bouchard to McDavid or to Nugent Hopkins. Now to McDavid. He'll walk to the net off a stick up in the air. And Askarov got it with a glove. Puck cleared out. Penalty is over for Aro out there. Edmonton 0 for 1 on the power play.
Never really got an A-grade scoring opportunity.
It's in behind the Edmonton net. On the right wing is Roslovic. Roslovic through center. Into the Shark zone. Right wing corner in front of the net. And Podkolzin was forced over. Puck to the line. Wallman. He'll shoot it. Save made by Askarov. And he holds on with 10:31 to go in the third period. 3-1 Sharks lead. Face-off will be to the left of Askarov. I don't think they lost momentum off of it, though.
No.
They had a lot of zone time, but you're right. A-grade chances, probably not. Roslovic to take the draw, wins it, clean, to the right wing point. Wallman tried to snap a shot through. It goes off a skate, and it's in behind the goal. Klingberg on the left wing. To Graf off the boards, just out. Wallman for Savoy. Off the corner boards, it goes to the right. Graf lost it in the corner. Podkolzin pass off a stick into the slot. And clearing it out is Smith. High in the air. Wallman. Podkolzin now to Nurse. Nurse inside the Oiler end. Nurse on the right wing at center ice to Lazar. Wedged along the boards by Eklund. And the puck goes back into the Oiler zone. Emberson for Lazar. Lazar to the middle. Over the Shark line. Left wing to Janmark in front of the goal. Just off the stick of Lazar and wide. Puck on the right wing boards in the Shark zone. Top of the circle. Emberson pinching down. Gets to the corner. Orlov in behind his net, but Janmark is putting on the pressure. This time Orlov on the glass. It'll hit Emberson on the right point. Keep it in just for a moment. Eklund gets it out. Stastny at his own blue line. Through the middle off a Shark stick into the Shark zone. Askarov pulled it in front of his net. Gave it to Eklund. He'll get to center ice. Badgered by Janmark, and the puck at center, and on the left wing, it's Draisaitl over the Shark blue line. Takes it to the right. He's top of the circle. Draisaitl around the boards to the left. Regenda off the boards and out to Toffoli. Toffoli will just dump it in. 8:49 to go here in the third. 3-1 Sharks lead. McDavid, right wing to Bouchard. Bouchard dumps the puck in. Askarov had to go off his skate. The puck to the end boards. It's tied up for a moment. Wemberg slide up the right wing and get it out to center ice. Little bank pass to Smith. In over the line. Smith to the right corner. To the right wing point. Liljegren shot. Save made by Ingram. And it's chopped just wide by Regenda. The puck long pass to Draisaitl. Comes into the Shark zone. Put it across the middle, and it's Celebrini able to get it out. He comes into the Oiler end. His shot, he whistled it over the Edmonton net. From the left side, he hit Ekholm. The puck along the left wing boards. Draft to the line. Goes to Dickinson. His shot, and that gets a stick, goes wide. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Wallman around the right wing for Kapanen. Now to Hyman. Off the left wing boards and in. Desharnais and Dickinson to the corner. Nugent Hopkins only for a moment. It's sent to the blue line, kept in by Nurse. On the left wing point, a shot saved by Askarov. That one looked like it changed direction, hit him in the left pad, and the puck cleared out.
Lucky. That one was lucky that it hit him.
Wallman through the middle. Wallman steps over center, dumps it in. Oilers down by a couple. 3-1 Sharks, 7:25 to go in the third. Nurse stick snaps in half. That's his second stick that broke this game. Puck on the right wing point. Emberson behind the goal for Hyman. Taken off of it by Orlov. And Ostapchuk off the right wing boards and out. Stastny is into the Shark zone on the right wing. Against the boards with Orlov. It's in their skates. Trying to jam this thing loose. Ryan Reeves in there as well for San Jose. Puck goes to the corner. Ostapchuk behind the net for Dickinson at the side of the goal. And that's where Askarov will cover it up. And we can take a break. 6:49 to go in the third. 3-1. Sharks lead the Edmonton Oilers from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
From the first time on skates to wearing a special jersey passed down through generations, Sentinel Storage is here for you. Store your sports gear to create space for all life's adventures. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelstorage.ca. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
From the first time on skates to wearing a special jersey passed down through generations, Sentinel Storage is here for you. Store your sports gear to create space for all life's adventures. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelstorage.ca. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
3-1. Sharks lead the Oilers. 6:49 to go in the third period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Face off to the right of Askarov.
Oilers haven't beat him on a clean shot the entire game. That's part of the reason why the Sharks are up 3-1. Great start from San Jose. Poor performance out of the gate from Edmonton.
Puck goes to Kapanen off the draw. That hit Askarov in the pad after it glanced off a Shark player. Liljegren to center ice will shoot it in. On the right wing towards the net. Foley put it off the outside of the goal. Puck to the right wing corner. Regenda tied up by Bouchard. Loose puck to McDavid. And it's McDavid through the middle now to center on the right for Kapanen. Into the Shark zone. Dodges the hit from Ferraro. Puck goes to the right corner. Along the right wing boards, McDavid near the top of the circle for Bouchard. To McDavid on the right wing. Now to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to the line. That's kept in. Kapanen on the left wing for Ekholm. Off the boards to the corner to McDavid. McDavid is passed to Draisaitl. Just put it wide.
He's got to put that in the net, doesn't he?
McDavid to Bouchard, and he blasts it just wide of the net. Puck in the left wing corner. McDavid goes in behind the net to the right. To the right wing, point to Bouchard. Across the line for Matthias Ekholm. Ekholm to the middle of the ice. On the right wing for Bouchard. Now to McDavid and check.
Slash.
Regenda will get it out.
Got to call the slash. Act him right across the hands.
Ingram on the right wing to center. Found Roslovic into his own end to Wallman, now to Roslovic. 5:25 to go in the third. 3-1 Sharks lead. Wallman to center ice, now to Roslovic. Comes into the Shark zone. Right wing Nugent Hopkins. His shot, and that launches off the stick of Orlov. And it goes out of play. And we're going to take a break with 5:17 to go here in the third. 3-1. Sharks lead the Edmonton Oilers. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey, the Oilers Radio Network.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and better than ever. With more early bird prizes, bonus raffles, and million-dollar jackpots, the largest 50-50 in professional sports can change your life forever. And every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. Get your 50-50 tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place. Who knows? You could be Alberta's next millionaire.
AGLC license number 744517.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. Big skies, rugged landscapes. Now that's Alberta in a nutshell. And if you're looking for an SUV that can keep up with this place, check out the Ford Bronco. Built for those who crave adventure, with serious off-road capability and style to spare. Whether you're hitting the mountain trails or exploring the back roads, it's the perfect ride for those who want to experience everything this province has to offer. The Ford Bronco. Adventure awaits at your Alberta Ford dealer. And tell them PB sent you.
I'm Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
And I'm Zach Hyman.
And when we're not making juicy, sweet passes
or having my goals disallowed,
we're working for Legacy Heating and Cooling.
You know, guys used to call me a plumber.
And now they call you an HVAC technician.
Nice.
Hey, guys, you're not here to install furnaces. You're here to sing the jingle.
Oh.
Well.
Okay.
Call Legacy. Call Legacy. No payments and no interest for 1 year from qualified installers. Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 3-1. Sharks lead. 5:17 to go in the third period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Face off in the Shark zone to the left of Askarov. Roslovic, Hyman, and Nugent-Hopkins on the ice with Wallman and Nurse.
Oh, man.
Misa taking the draw for San Jose. And drop it goes into the right wing corner. Crashing in there was Hyman. It's up against the boards. Roslovic trying to get it loose. That is directed out by Eklund, and it's at the Edmonton line. Eklund steals it. His pass comes across on the right. The shot goes wide of the net. So Stopchuk with the opportunity, and Eklund goes behind the goal. Now on the right, Misa jams it in front. Save made by Ingram. The puck loose in the crease, and it goes into the left wing corner. It's Nurse to get it out. Ferraro side his own line up the left wing for Eklund. Bouncing it into the left wing corner. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Stastny. Cross ice. Just missing Frederick. And it goes off a stick up into the air. Podkolzin. Give the puck to Emberson. Now over to Stastny, but that's off his stick. Graf can chop it to the right corner. Centering pass by Celebrini and intercepted by Frederick.
That was a good read by Frederick. He's moving his feet there. That's why he was able to make the play. Give it to him right
Emberson to Savoy, and he's down the right wing, and he'll shoot the puck in. On the left wing to Podkolzin, to the blue line to Ekholm. To the corner, and there's Liljegren, and he'll shoot it all the way down the ice. That's going to be icing against the Sharks. 3:58 to go here in the third. 3-1, San Jose leads. Ingram's going to the bench.
It's an early pull.
Yep. 3:58 to go.
Oilers had about 60% on faceoffs in this game.
Face off to the right of Askarov as Draisaitl wins the puck right to Bouchard. Across the line to Ekholm. On the left to McDavid. His cross ice pass to Draisaitl. Didn't get a lot on it. Saved by Askarov. And the puck goes in behind the net. Nugent-Hopkins to the left wing corner to McDavid. To the left wing point for Ekholm. Left side to McDavid, into the corner to Nugent-Hopkins. Back to McDavid, top of the circle. Going towards the net. Celebrini in front of him. Has it left side to Ekholm. On the right now to Bouchard. Right wing for Draisaitl. A shot, save Askarov. And the rebound jammed off of Askarov's pad by Nugent-Hopkins. Draisaitl on the right wing. He's top of the circle. Cross ice to McDavid. In front of the net, that hit a skate. Goes to Bouchard in the middle. Right wing to Draisaitl. Draisaitl in front of the net. Off a stick, goes wide. Comes back to Draisaitl. Over to McDavid. Scores! Connor McDavid!
great shot by McDavid. I mean, he absolutely powdered the pill on that one. And that is Connor McDavid's 34th goal of the season.
Got goals in 3 straight games. And it's 16:55 of the third period. The Oilers have cut that Sharks lead to 3-2. Connor Ingram back into the Edmonton net. And Ferraro has it at his own blue line for the Sharks. Left side to Eklund. Eklund shoots it in. It rides on the glass, goes over to the right wing corner. Goodrow behind the net to Eklund. To Goodrow to the right point for Desharnais. And behind the net to Wenberg. Wenberg on the left wing corner. It's stolen by Roslovic. And Roslovic skates out through the middle of the ice. Left wing for Podkolzin. Dumps the puck to the left corner. Goes after it. Crashes into that corner. Goodrow's able to get it out. Give it to Eklund. And Eklund into the Edmonton zone. To the left wing corner. Pinned by Kapanen. And the puck sits in that corner. Draisaitl and Nugent-Hopkins with the assist on the goal by McDavid to get the Oilers to within 1. 2:10 to go here in the third period. And McDavid lost an edge. Puck comes in front of the net, and Graf didn't know it was there. And now Kapanen to McDavid. Ingram looking to the bench. He is going to head to the Oiler bench as McDavid weaves his way in over the line. Goes to the right wing. To the right wing point to Bouchard. Right side to McDavid to Bouchard. The shot! Tipped just wide. And Ostapchuk is able to get it out. He'll poke it towards the net, but McDavid turns it up the right wing. For Draisaitl into the Shark zone, goes to the right wing corner. Minute and a half to go. Draisaitl in behind the net to the left wing point for Ekholm. Across the line to Bouchard. Bouchard back to Ekholm. Matthias Ekholm to the middle of the ice. Now to Bouchard. Left wing to McDavid. Skips over his stick. He'll recover it along the left wing boards. Kicks it free to Nugent-Hopkins. Now to Draisaitl. To the right wing point to Bouchard. Over to Ekholm. Left wing to McDavid. In front of the net. That's off a stick. Sent to the line. Kept in by Ekholm. Right wing for Draisaitl. To the blue line. Bouchard. Scores! Evan Bouchard has tied the game at 3.
That guy has ice in his veins. From the point after Ekholm did a great job keeping the puck in. The Oilers had a net front presence there. Now just whatever you do, get a point, Cam. Get a point. You've come this far. Nurse home the final 58.1 seconds left in this game. Bush with his 15th of the year. Draisaitl and Ekholm on the assist.
19:01 time of the goal. Oilers were down 3-0 to start this third period. Draisaitl scores early in the period. McDavid with the goaltender on the bench. Then Bouchard with the goaltender on the bench to tie it.
No penalties. Get pucks deep.
Podkolzin will bounce it into the Shark zone. On the inboards, rim to the line. Nurse will keep it in. A shot towards the net. That's blocked. And Wenberg out through the middle of the ice. Over the Edmonton line and broken up by Nurse. Right wing to Kapanen to center now to Roslovic. He'll dump it in. 32 seconds to go. Tied at 3 here at Rogers Place. And the puck in the right wing corner of the Sharks' end. Still got it all tied up. Liljegren will poke it free. It's top of the circle. It won't get out. Kept in by Kapanen. To Wallman on the right for Janmark. To Wallman on the blue line. 10 seconds left. Tried to shoot it, and that's blocked. Goes off of Wenberg, and it comes out. Wallman at his own blue line. Might just hold on to it. In fact, he will. And the crowd rises to their feet here at Rogers Place to congratulate the Oilers coming back from a 3-0 deficit here in the third period to push this game to extra time. We're going to take a break. We're going to have 3-on-3 OT for you when we come back. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
deserves big dollar perks. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals is always growing. Right now, they're hiring heavy equipment technicians, EM servicemen, and maintenance supervisors. Apply if you're from here or across the country. Even if you're from the Rock, they want to talk. Visit heavymetalequipment.ca to find your new career. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals, helping you move the earth. All games, all seasons. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Oilers and Sharks going overtime, tied at 3. Edmonton down 3-0 after the first, down 3-0 after the second. Score 3 times here in the third. Draisaitl, McDavid, Bouchard, and go to extra time. The Edmonton Oilers are 6-5 in 3-on-3 overtimes, 0-3 in shootouts, so 6-8 overall. The Sharks are 9-2 in 3-on-3 overtime, 2-1 in shootouts. They're 11-3 overall.
And that's part of the reason why they have the record that they did. They've been absolute money this year in OT. The Oilers were very strong in OT the 2 previous years. It has not been the case this year. Face-off percentage is paramount in this game right now, and the Oilers have won 60% of the draws. Leon Draisaitl is at 14-8 in this game, 64%. Draisaitl has a goal, 2 assists, +3 in 24 minutes time on ice. So it's going to be Wenberg against Draisaitl in the circle, and Alexander Wenberg is 5-13 on faceoffs. He's at 28%.
2D to start for the Sharks.
Which is what we would do if we were coaching against the Oilers.
Draisaitl and Ekholm with the assists on that Bouchard goal to tie it at 19:01. Oilers scored twice with the netminder on the bench for the extra attacker. One at 16:55, one at 19:01. They're having a tough time lining this
waved out here. Ferraro was picking off David, so now it's McDavid.
All right.
Connor 6-3.
And let's make it 7-3. Oilers have the first possession, and Bouchard in his own end will retreat to behind his net. Bouchard steps out. Now to McDavid on the right wing. Gains the Shark line to Draisaitl through the slot over to the left. Draisaitl to McDavid. McDavid on the left wing at the point to Bouchard. To McDavid. Down the left, in behind the net, over to the right. Top of the circle to Bouchard. One-timer off the glove of Askarov. That was a heater by Bouchard. On the left wing, Liljegren will pass it and hit Draisaitl, and the Oilers get possession again. Draisaitl to McDavid, into the Shark zone. He might take it to the net and has to push it across to Draisaitl on the right wing. To the blue line to Bouchard. Bouchard will take it out. Oilers will make some changes as Draisaitl came off the ice, and it's Hyman out there. Now to McDavid, in down the left wing. McDavid to the middle, to Hyman. Scores! Zach Hyman, the one-timer off the post and in. And the Edmonton Oilers come all the way back and win this game 4-3 in overtime.
Wow.
Incredible.
What a comeback.
Absolutely incredible, down 3-0 after 40.
To a man, the Oilers will not be happy with their performance in this game, especially with the start. But they dug in, they scored 2 goals on empty net situations on 6-on-5s, and then McDavid across to Hyman, and he rips one home for the GWG in OT. And that is Zach Hyman's 22nd goal of the year.
106 into the overtime. Hyman's got points at 3 straight. McDavid and Bouchard with the assists on that one, and Edmonton comes back from a 3-0.
That is
2-period deficit.
Just a crazy comeback. They seemingly were dead in the water in this game. Not so fast. And the Oilers are now 15-1 since the start of 21-22 against San Jose. They gave up 3 shots in the third period. That's it.
5th time this year the Oilers have come back when trailing after 40 to get a victory. And we head downstairs. Aiden Gannam standing by with Kasperi Kapanen.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Kasperi, maybe not the most defensive way to win, but a dramatic way to win and a successful win. Just take me through that game from your point of view.
Yeah, I think the start was obviously bad from us, and not the way we obviously want to start a game. But as the game went on, I thought we played better. And then coming in the third period, we knew we had to make a push. And this team is never out of it. You know, it doesn't matter if it's 2, 3, 4 goals. I feel like we always got a chance, and today we proved that.
First 3 games in a row this season for the group. Was that something in the back of your guys' mind heading into this game? And how important was it to get the monkey off the back there?
Yeah, I'm sure it's... guys think about it. Good teams need to win more than 2 games in a row, but we're happy to get a win, and then obviously have 3 in a row, and hopefully we just keep it going.
Thanks, Kasperi.
Thank you,
guys.
All right, there you go, Aiden Gannam with Kasperi Kapanen. Yeah, the Oilers win 3 in a row for the first time this year. It was the 10th time that they had won 2 in a row, and they finally pushed it over the top. And they had to do it in incredibly dramatic fashion, being down 3-0 after 2 periods. Scored 2 goals with the goaltender on the bench. I got Leon Draisaitl scored early in the third, but then Connor McDavid and Evan Bouchard goals. Those were 6-on-5 situations, and then Edmonton gets it done in overtime. So, yeah, you just never know how it's going to go. And the Oilers found a way to get it done and come back and beat this San Jose Shark team that was 10-4 in their last 14 coming into this.
Yes, it was crazy. I mean, he said it himself. The start was not acceptable. Evan Bouchard, a goal and 2 assists tonight. Again, he's now leading all NHL defensemen in scoring. Connor McDavid with the goal and 2 assists. Leon Draisaitl, the goal and 2 assists. And Zach Hyman, the GWG. They found a way. They were not great. There was a lot of things did not go right tonight for Edmonton. They just kept coming, and ultimately they got the victory, and improbable as it seems.
Yeah, improbable as it seems. If you left early, you missed a heck of a finish, as Edmonton scores late to tie it, win it in overtime. Good hard shot by Hyman. Hit the post. Looks like it hit Askarov and went in. And the Oilers come back in just amazingly dramatic fashion here tonight at Rogers Place and get a 4-3 win over the San Jose Sharks. And not much going right for them early. It was all of a minute and 35 seconds into the game. Edmonton was down 2-0. It was 3-0, just 11:40 into the first period. Edmonton only had 1 power play in the game, but they do score 2 goals, 6-on-5, and then get it done in OT. So incredible comeback, and they had to lean on their top guys. Yeah, what a night! Just incredible, just incredible here tonight to come back and win that. And you'd like to think that would slide into Saturday night when you play Minnesota and have a little momentum. But
how about start the game earlier?
Yeah, well, that would help quite a bit. It was not a great start for Edmonton. They looked
big,
just not sharp. Yeah. Just not sharp. Yeah, and San Jose took advantage and had the lead, but unable to hold it. And the Oilers able to get the win. But yeah, Minnesota's going to be a tough test.
Oh, that game gets close. Minnesota closes that game out. The Oilers close this one out tonight. Crazy. Just crazy.
Crazy. Well, Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid, Evan Bouchard score in the third. Zach Hyman gets the winner in OT after Colin Graff, Adam Gaudette, and Michael Misa scored in the first period for the Sharks.
Just a wild hockey game.
Wild hockey game. Draisaitl 3-point night, couple of points for Evan Bouchard. And the Edmonton Oilers win it.
I don't know if they can keep. I'm just trying to. I'm just looking at this here. Did he not have an assist? No, he didn't have an assist. So it was 1-1-2 for the big dog for Connor tonight. But anyways, it just when you think about it, had probably no business winning this game, but this team has mastered the art of the comeback. Yeah.
Yes.
They're going to have to be infinitely better against, frankly, a more mature team coming up on Saturday. But they do have 3 straight wins. Certainly something to build on. We'll see likely Tristan Jarry in goal Found a way, man. Found a way.
Absolutely. Oilers improved to 28-19-8. The Sharks dropped to 27-21-4. 4-3 the final. Oilers over the San Jose Sharks. A Rogers postgame show is coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers postgame show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
Left wing to McDavid. In front of the net. That's off a stick. Sent to the line. Kept in by Ekholm. Right wing for Draisaitl. To the blue line. Bouchard. Scores! Evan Bouchard has tied the game at 3. Now to McDavid. In down the left wing. McDavid to the middle. To Hyman. Scores! Zach Hyman, the one-timer off the post and in, and the Edmonton Oilers come all the way back and win this game 4-3 in overtime.
There you go. That's the highlight zone on what was a bizarre night at Rogers Place, where the Edmonton Oilers showed yet again that they're never out of a hockey game. Century Casino, all in all games, all season. Century Casino, 3 great locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to the Edmonton International Airport at Century Mile. Welcome to the Winter Zone. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Unbelievable! Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
All right, let's bring aboard our Inside the Game analyst, Rob Brown. Rob, we don't have a Alberta Blue Cross Travel Insurance Goal of Game Health Dental Travel. We got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. I guess we should know better than to ever write the Edmonton Oilers out of a game. I mean, they are the 3rd highest scoring team in the National Hockey League.
Well, I got to be honest. When Leon scored at the beginning of the 3rd period, I texted my group that said they're going to win in overtime. I mean, as long as the Oilers,
you got the 6:49 numbers, by the way.
Actually, I don't know if you noticed, but this clock stopped at 6:49 too in the 3rd period. I thought that was good. Look, I mean, if the Oilers are within 2 with 5 minutes to go in a game, I like their chances of getting into overtime. There's no team in the history of the NHL is better 6-on-5 with the goalie pulled than the Oilers. The opposition can't get the puck out. It's just a matter if they get a little puck luck or they get the chance finds its way behind the opposition's goalie, because they get chance after chance after chance. Great move by Knobloch with 4 minutes to go on an icing, pulling his goalie at that moment. Yep. Because it just gives that group that much more options. And when the Oilers scored that early goal in the 3rd period, you look at San Jose's team. They don't have a shutdown line offensively, and they don't have a shutdown pairing on defense. So you knew that as this game moved on, it was a lot of San Jose Sharks looking at the clock, hoping it would go faster and faster. They didn't have that line they could put out there and feel safe.
They're still a maturing team, right?
They have 3 teenagers playing in this hockey game tonight. There's not 3 teenagers probably in most divisions in the National Hockey League. So, to me, it was a horrible start for the Oilers.
Horrible, just awful.
It was, but
as bad as you can be.
It is, but that's the Oilers' game.
Well, they're going to stop. You can't.
But this is a team that there's no perfect team in the National Hockey League. But what the Oilers have are the best couple players in the world and an incredible power play, and they got Bouchard on the back end. This team is never out of a hockey game. As long as they got the saves, they got a couple saves from England, one late in the 1st period on a deflection. He didn't allow them to get that next goal. No. And as soon as the Oilers came within 2 in the 3rd period, San Jose, they started to panic. There was stress on their bench, and it was just the Oilers eventually finding the way to find the back of the net. So, I mean, this is the Edmonton Oilers hockey. Tonight, Carolina was down 2 goals with 2 minutes to go in the game. They won in regulation. They scored 3 goals in regulation to win. The National Hockey League is different now than it was 20 years ago, and the Edmonton Oilers have the players that can play at this level.
So it was a strange game because Edmonton puked the puck up on the first 2 goals against. They made a brilliant play. We got to give them credit. The play they made on their 3-0 goal, that was a great play.
It was a great play, but Ekholm can't pinch there.
Right.
I mean, that's a veteran player. He pinches on that one. On the first goal, Nugent Hopkins, veteran player, turns it over, and Bouchard he was like a miniature golf statue. He just went into a position that allowed the player to make the pass back door. Like, everyone knew. He said, okay, now I know where to pass it. So that was a mistake right there. Emberson turns the puck over, but what's Jake Wallman leaving the ice for?
Right.
You can't leave the ice until the puck is put in deep. So those are veteran players making mistakes. But as this game moved on, when San Jose went up 3-0, it's like, oof, it's a good lead, but there's a lot of hockey to be played the rest of the night. The Edmonton Oilers, they like their star players. Their star players play a lot, and they usually produce for them. And tonight, their star players got it done again.
Yes, they did. All right. They're going to need more for more on. We keep saying that. Coming up on Saturday, Minnesota's a hell of a team.
Well, Minnesota, they're a much better defensive team. At the end of the game, they can put out a Faber or a Hughes or a Brody. Well, I don't think he's injured right. He's injured now.
That's a big loss because they've layered up Eric Sinek and Brodin over the years against McDavid, and that's been part of their success. They don't have Brodin, but they do have a guy in Hughes that completely dictates the pace and tempo of the game for about half the game.
Yeah, well, he's on the ice for 30 minutes a night. So the Minnesota's a very good hockey club. The Central Division is a division you do not want to be in second or third place because you're going to have a hard time getting out of your division. But it'll be a tougher test. San Jose's learning how to win. Minnesota knows how to win. So it'll be a much better game on I'm not going to be a much better game to watch. This was a pretty exciting one to watch. The Oilers are going to have to be better through the full 60 minutes tonight
100%.
Because Minnesota doesn't cough up 3-0 leads.
No.
The San Jose Sharks do, and they're still learning. A bunch of young kids. And
you made a great point though about Ingram. Like, 3-0 down. One more, they're done. They're not coming back.
No, well, we talked about it between periods. The Oilers are capable of scoring 4. I'm not sure about 5. It was funny though. At the end of the second period, I said that Yaroslav Askarov, to me, at no point in the first 40 minutes, despite 20 of 20 in saves, he didn't look comfortable. Every puck would hit him and bounce somewhere. The Oilers weren't getting rebounds. They weren't getting tips. In third period, they started tipping and getting past him, and then eventually it just crumbled for him. He wasn't saving the puck. He was blocking it through 40 minutes. The last 21 minutes, the Edmonton Oilers were able to solve him.
Awesome job, Rob.
Sounds good.
This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our city of champions and throughout the nation, they are the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and organizations to bring their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
Find more ways to save at Real Canadian Superstore. Unlock savings through always low-priced items, multi-save, club size, fresh promise, hit of the month offers, ad match, and more. Find everything you need from grocery staples, fresh produce, prepared meals, and multicultural assortments to clothing, home, entertainment, health, and beauty. Plus, PC Optimum members save more. Open the PC Optimum app to load exclusive super coupons and weekly points offers. Real Canadian Superstore. Proudly Canadian. See weekly flyer for details.
Cybersecurity is not just IT, it's a business issue. One breach can halt operations and permanently damage trust. Business leaders choose AltTech because they understand the stakes. Their specialists design cyber-first IT systems that protect productivity, safeguard data, and support growth. From construction to nonprofits, Canadian organizations rely on AltTech to stay resilient in a digital-first world. Secure operations, strong reputation, sustainable growth. That is AltTech. Visit altech.ca. That's alt-tech.ca.
You're tuned in to the Rogers postgame show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
I guess that's why we play all of the games. The Edmonton Oilers were just They had a rough night to start early. They were bad. And then they had the last, according to David Staples from the Cult of Hockey, the Edmonton Oilers had the last 15 grade A scoring opportunities in this game. Smart play of the game brought to you by Catelli Smart Pass with the all-natural ingredients. It's a smart move for your next meal. Look for the all-natural ingredients flag on the box the next time you shop. You heard Rob Brown refer to it. Chris Knobloch's decision to pull the goaltender with about 3:45 left in the third period. Edmonton made it 3-2, pulled the goalie again in the final minute and a half, and tied the game with just under a minute left in the hockey game on a Bouche bomb. By the way, Evan Bouchard with a goal and 2 assists tonight now leads all NHL defensemen in scoring. 15 goals, 59 points. He is plus 22. By the way, since November the 15th. Here we go, out-of-town scoreboard for Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Boston doubles up the slumping Flyers 6-3. Buffalo 19-3-1 in their last 23. They pound the Kings 4-1. The Montreal Canadiens and the Colorado Avalanche, highly entertaining hockey game. The Avalanche were wearing the old Quebec Nordiques jerseys. Canadians won 7-3. It was hot tub time machine night in that game. Big hits, big goals, and a dash-free performance from Nathan McKinnon held off the scoreboard again. So the Avalanche, who've had a great year. Look, they're the team to beat in the National Hockey League, but they had a tough trip. Ottawa took care of business against them last night, beat them 5-2. Canadians beat them 7-3 tonight. Tampa Bay 4-1 over slumping Winnipeg. I don't know if they're going to be able to get back into it. New Jersey 3-2 overtime win over Nashville. The Islanders a 2-1 overtime victory over just a 2-1 regulation victory over the Rangers. Pittsburgh, Kyle Dubas. I know they vote for the GM of the year like in round 3 of the playoffs. He should merit. He's had a great year. Pittsburgh beat Chicago tonight 6-2. They're right in the middle of the playoff hunt. Carolina 5-4 victory over Utah. Washington wins 4-3 over Detroit, despite the fact that Alex DeBrincat got 2 goals. He's up to 30. St. Louis in regulation over Florida 5-4. Minnesota 4-1 victory over the slumping Calgary Flames. No score through 2, Anaheim and Vancouver. Dallas up 4-1 through 2 over Vegas. Seattle leads Toronto 3-1 through 2. Edmonton Oil Kings tomorrow night are in Moose Jaw, and the Bakersfield Condors tomorrow night are home, I believe, to Abbotsford. Final score here at Rogers Place. Edmonton down 3-0 heading into the third, wins 4-3 in overtime. They tie the game with 2 goals scored on 6v5, and then Zach Hyman wins the GWG in OTs. This is the Rogers Postgame Show.
Alberta, it's time to be mighty. The Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation Mighty Millions Lottery is back. Get in to win the $2.5 million grand prize. An extraordinary luxury Riverview show home in Keswick plus $100,000 cash. That's not all you can win. The Oilers Power Play and $75,000 VIP prize. The Porsche Cayenne bonus prize. And the BMW in Barcelona early bird prize. Every ticket has the power to change lives. Be mighty. Support Stollery Kids. Get your tickets now at MightyMillionsLottery.com.
Do your tires feel like hockey pucks on the road? Perhaps it's time for a new set of Atturo tires. No matter what you drive, Atturo has the right fit for you, including the all-new Trail Blade HT and AZ810. Premium all-weather tires for your pickup, car, SUV, or crossover. You can rest assured that Atturo tires will get you through all 4 seasons. Available at Action Car and Truck, Point S, and tire shops everywhere. Find a dealer near you at atturo.com.
All right, let's go to the Molson Cup 3 stars presented by Molson, the official beer of the Edmonton Oilers. Whether it's Canadian All Transport itself, there's a Molson with your name on it. Must be of legal drinking age. They had to change the stars because it was 3-1 for San Jose when they originally went to the fellas to make the call, and then the Oilers scored 3 goals. 2 with 6 on 5, equalized the game and win it in overtime. The third star tonight was Zach Hyman. He had the GWG and OT. The second star tonight with a goal and 2 assists, Evan Bouchard, and the first goal star of the night with a goal and 2 assists was Leon Draisaitl. The Rogers postgame show is heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. Edmonton and Minnesota on Saturday. For my play-by-play partners this season, Cam Moon along with Jack Michaels, Rob Brown, Brendan Escott, Aidan Gannam, studio producers, Kellen Kennedy at the helm tonight, and Eamon Hashem, longtime engineer Troy Bowler. Bob Stauffer saying so long, everybody, from the 8th floor at Rogers Place. The Oilers rally from 3-0 down. They win 4-3 in overtime.
And here's a turnover by Ekholm in the early going. McDavid with Nugent Hopkins and Hyman to start. Ekholm and Bouchard defensively. Here's a chance to ditch. And a wide open wrist shot buried by Colin Graf. And 26 seconds into the game, San Jose has struck first and taken a 1-0 lead. Graf with his 12th goal in his last 24 games.
Standing for the San Jose Sharks, but these are a couple turnovers in zone. Little flub here by Ekholm, just doesn't get out. It's pickpocketed by Nugent Hopkins, but again, his clearing attempt with a pass out of the zone doesn't go.
To restart here after giving up a goal just 24 seconds in. Emberson has it pried loose, a chance, Gaudette, bad change. Gaudette, backhander, score, 2-0. San Jose a minute 35 in, and this crowd is stunned.
Well, we just saw a record not too long ago, 3 goals in 37 seconds by the Pittsburgh Penguins. And deal or not, they've come out buzzing in this game. And again, it's just not navigating through the neutral zone. Emerson has his puck picked off by Englund, and then it's off to the races. And Gaudette with a beautiful little move here is he fakes the shot, just a little flare of the stick right there. That quick little move. Freezes Ingram, goes to the backhand, puts it upstairs. Adam Gaudette, no stranger to the Edmonton Oilers, was once a Vancouver Canuck, and he made
3 goals from Matthias Ekholm, including an empty netter bullseye from about 185 feet. Liljegren ahead. Misa to the net. Quick shot, save, rebound, score! And San Jose extends to a 3-0 lead.
Second overall pick in 2025. This is a great pickup. Look at this. He just takes off, and we've seen this a few times now from the Sharks.
Here's Kaplan. Makes a move to his left. Ekholm advances the puck over. Draisaitl and dart to McDavid. He's had a chance to clear. Bouchard, a shot poked in by Draisaitl, and the Oilers are on the board. Misa had a chance to clear when he didn't do it. Draisaitl polished up the rebound. That's his 26th, and it's down to 3-1.
And it's the blast by Bouchard. We saw the chance in tight on the drive to the net by Lazar. Great pass by Frederick to get into it. This is another Bouch ball, and you can see the reaction.
Draisaitl, heavy traffic in front. Here's in, across, McDavid trying to go cross ice, deflected out. Bouchard excellent at keeping the zone. Draisaitl in front. Redirected wide by Ekholm in the slot. Then across to McDavid, he shoots and scores. 3-2. And a ton of time left. 3:05 remaining.
He plays a live couple key recoveries after attempts like this one here. Nugent Hopkins off the stick of Ekholm, the big defenseman in the bumper position.
Bouchard with a minute 10. Ekholm, McDavid in front. Stopped. Rebound cleared, but not out. Ekholm, a desperation hold. Bouchard tires. They've done it again. This game is tied.
In the third period with 3 unanswered goals by the Edmonton Oilers. This one here looks like it's out. Ostapchuk just can't get it over the line. It's kept in. And look at the traffic in front of Askarov on this one again. For Bouchard, he has such a powerful shot, but he takes some off of this one. Looks up, picks his spot, threads it through the bodies. It looks like it deflects off somebody in front, makes its way by, and it's 3-3. And the Oilers, as you said, Jack, do it again.
Well, Liljegren had possession, just fired it right off Draisaitl. Here's McDavid. One-timer, score! Zach Hyman! The Oilers come all the way back from 3-0 down to the third and win it 4-3 in overtime!
A trio that you just can't do that. Hyman's the one that gets the change. Draisaitl goes off. And what a drive by McDavid, and a push off by Hyman to get himself open. Watch this. Cross check, separate, open up for the one-timer. Gets a little bit of a break off of Liljegren's leg as he one-times this puck. But they did not relinquish possession. A couple of times it was up for grabs. It was Draisaitl that gets it back. You're right, Liljegren, the one time had a chance, but it was short-lived. And the Oilers come all the way back, 3-0 down, and win this one in overtime. We've seen them do this before.
Tough overtime for Lil.
Well, Liljegren had possession, just fired it right off Draisaitl. Here's McDavid. One-timer score! Zach Hyman! The Oilers come all the way back from 3-0 down in the third and win it 4-3 in overtime! A trio that you just can't do that. Hyman's the one that gets the change. Draisaitl goes off. And what a drive by McDavid, and a push off by Hyman to get himself open. Watch this. Cross check, separate, open up for the one-timer. Gets a little bit of a break off of Liljegren's leg as he one-times this puck. But they did not relinquish possession. A couple of times it was up for grabs. It was Draisaitl that gets it back. You're right, Liljegren, the one time had a chance, but it was short-lived. And the Oilers come all the way back, 3-0 down, and win this one in overtime. We've seen them do this before.
Tough overtime for Lil.
McDavid in front, stopped, rebound cleared, but not out. Ekholm, a desperation hold. Bouchard tires. They've done it again. This game is tied. In the third period with 3 unanswered goals by the Edmonton Oilers. This one here looks like it's out. Ostapchuk just can't get it over the line. It's kept in. And look at the traffic in front of Askarov on this one again. For Bouchard, he has such a powerful shot, but he takes some off of this one. Looks up, picks his spot, threads it through the bodies. It looks like it deflects off somebody in front, makes its way by, and it's 3-3. And the Oilers, as you said, Jack, do it again.
Draisaitl, heavy traffic in front. Peers in, across. McDavid trying to go cross ice, deflected out. Bouchard excellent at keeping the zone. Draisaitl in front. Redirected wide by Ekholm in the slot. Then across to McDavid. He shoots and scores. 3-2. And a ton of time left. 3:05 remaining.
He plays alive, couple key recoveries after attempts like this one here. Nugent-Hopkins off the stick of Ekholm, the big defenseman in the bumper position. And then eventually works over to the other side, McDavid, and he elects to shoot this puck. Beautiful pass right here by Draisaitl. You open up that seam, he's going to find it, and for Connor McDavid picks his spot, hesitates for a split second to ensure a clean shot through, and he beats Askarov 3-2.
Here's Kapanen, makes a move to his left. Ekholm advances the puck over. Draisaitl and dart to McDavid. He's had a chance to clear. Bouchard, a shot pumped in by Draisaitl, and the Oilers are on the board. Misa had a chance to clear when he didn't do it. Draisaitl polished up the rebound. That's his 26th, and it's down to 3-1.
And it's the blast by Bouchard. We saw the chance in tight on the drive to the net by Lazar. Great pass by Frederick to get it to him. This is another Bouch ball. And you can see the reaction of Askarov with the right pat. He just extends it out. He's trying to get a piece of it. He thinks it's coming to the glove. Maybe deflects down into the pad. It sits there.
Make-A-Wish and the Edmonton Oilers recently partnered together to give children a day of their dreams. Imagine getting to skate on Rogers Place ice with your hockey heroes and some of the best players in the world. Well, these children who are from across Canada and even